Hello,
Oh, hey,
everyone.
peoples.
Hi. Hi, it's us, the RPGeeks. We're here. We're playing some D&D today. I am so excited.
Yes.
And what's happening? What do you mean? What?
What?
Dungeons and Dragons, Shamini, come on.
Dragons
Get on board. This is
and
the new
Dragons.
hot game system that
I've never
everyone
heard
is
of it
talking
Yeah,
about.
everyone's talking about it. This is, RPGeeks D&D. It's literally in our name.
It's in the title.
So,
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
hello,
I'd forgotten about
everyone. Whether you're watching live with us on Twitch, hello. Whether you're watching in the future on YouTube, hello. How's the future? I hope it's nice. And if you're listening on our podcast, hello. I hope you're having a lovely day.
So good to see you.
Welcome.
Ooh,
Enjoy.
a natural
Sit
20.
Back, relax. Good decision to not see our faces.
No.
Oh, thank you everyone for gifting subs in Twitch chat.
Oh.
That's very lovely. Thank you.
Very
And
kind.
thank you to Andy and Hogan, who have both been subscribed for long periods of time. You are very
Yeah.
lovely people. Thank you. So yes, like we said, we're playing D&D today. We have not played D&D on this channel for at least over a year, if not two, I would think. Me and Shamini, hello, we're the RP Geeks. Nice to see you. And we're joined by two wonderful guests who are not strangers to this channel. And next week, or next time we play, we will be joined by another special guest, but more on that later. So Fiona, welcome.
Hi.
Say hello, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Fiona. I use she, her pronouns, and you might have seen me on the RP Geeks previously, running Cult Divinity Lost and Optimal Blues. I was a part of the team. Hooray! I'm very delighted to be back in a non-betrayer capacity in Blood on the Clock Tower. I'm just glad just to be a normal human person.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that with a burning passion. Just here to be a normal person.
Interesting.
Normal.
Interesting.
You guys
Normal
are
person.
so on edge.
I
You
know.
guys are like waiting for the betrayal to come. Oh my god.
And that lovely voice that you can hear, everyone, is, of course, Zach, who will be our dungeon master.
Yeah, you don't have to
today.
say GM anymore. No filthy game master here. I'm a dungeon master, baby.
Feel dirty saying Dungeon Master. I'm like, no.
Let me be your dungeon master.
Zachy Master.
Oh, I'm excited. Well, that was strange.
We're
But
beginning.
I'm
Your
really
wine,
excited
Emily.
to play D&D.
Drink
I'm
your
really
wine.
excited. We're playing high level D&D as well. We're not
Yeah.
we're not messing
Terrifying.
around today. We have some abilities and spells that we all need to learn. I say we. Neither of you have spells, do you?
Nope.
Absolute. We will also, in this series later on, be joined by the wonderful Edward Spence. Ed couldn't make it tonight, so we're starting the adventure without him.
Yeah,
But he will be joining
loser.
us to play a
Honestly,
very key role.
Narratively, it's actually
works real good.
like
Yeah, I was totally thinking we were going to play it off as like a very deliberate choice because, like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course, it's a narrative choice. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we
told him
actually
we could
told
join
it.
us.
Could you
we were
sit
like,
this
no,
one out?
Bye.
leave us alone.
We
Ed.
said
we
we
don't
don't
actually like
want you there.
No one likes
Like-
Ed Spence. I'm pretty sure that. Like, I haven't met a
Famously
single
unlikable
person who
man.
says, "Oh,
No one is obsessed with him.
No.
Thinks he's the best.
No.
None of
No.
us.
Certainly none
No.
of us. No,
No.
we love you, Ed."
Okay,
Right.
let's roll into something here.
So, I think that is everything. So, Baby Nightbot is very scared
Ready.
for us, as am I. But
Baby
with-
Nightbot is correct.
right. So, with that, Zach, take it away. Also, if you've got
Well.
music, press
Oh, I
play.
have got my music. Thank you for
Yeah.
reminding me. Let's put some music on here.
Ooh.
Let's see. What shall we start with? Let's start with
I think it's a brat summer.
Oh, and we should say that this series is called Once a Hero.
Once a Hero. Once a hero indeed. Welcome to a land called Torafar. For all great stories must have a great land to match. This is a world where heroes thrive, where monsters lurk around every corner, and shadowy plots and deceptions creep and crawl. This is a land of dragons, and some might even say dungeons.
What?
What?
Oh, Interesting.
No heroes of this land have risen to greater prominence than the legends known as the Heroes of Torafar, or HOT for short. These heroes are some of the best known people in the world. Their stories have been recounted and retold countless times by bards and storytellers and parents trying to frighten their children with morality tales of their journeys. But what is the truth of these heroes? They certainly journeyed through lost mines. They certainly faced off against dragons. But then their journey came to an end. Some say in heroic success, but others whisper of something more. But we're not here to discover tales or fabrications today. Today we discover the truth, for they were once heroes. And maybe they can be again. We're going to begin our journey today, zooming in on the home of one of our characters, Fiona. Could you tell me a little bit about your character, what they look like, the home and village in which they live, and to start us off, what is their name?
Of course. Well, this character is known to the village as Bonnie Barker. She is an elven of elven lineage, and we sort of see her in the process early morning, baking pies and baking all sorts of things, like the smell of fresh bread coming out of the big sort of stone oven, the fire. She's swept the floors, she's fed the dog, and she's busily wrestling her children into their shoes, ready for the school day. Already have kissed, sort of spoken to her partner about the day, essentially. She is a woman that is sort of quite tall, a little bit frumpy in places, has a sort of flowery top on, and most notably bangs across. I can't emulate that, but has very severe bangs, sort of darkish hair down her back, and is wearing the fantasy equivalent of marigolds as she's busily trying to get things clean. It's basically like a whirlwind trying to get things done. And she's like, come on, spit spot children, we must get on with the day.
Oh, Mummy, could I have some breakfast, please?
Oh, yes, of course, Thornbold, please. Come on, because it's tough. What would you like? We've got eggs, we've got some extra runny, and maybe some soldiers.
Oh, yes, can I have that, please? Please?
Of course, darling, of course. No, stop doing that.
What is your eldest daughter's name?
Rosalind is her name.
Rosalind. And Rosalind kind of comes up to you. She's old enough to where she's started to take over a little bit of the household chores, help here and there. She's always held herself kind of as this, like, she follows a bit in your footsteps. And you hear this kind of clang upstairs in your attic. And you hear Rosalind go, ah! As something falls on her.
Oh dear. Thornbold, if you can finish off your little eggy and soldiers and just put them with the other plates, and I'll be right back to spit spot and I'll boop on the nose. And then I'll gently, but in that mumsy way of being very quick when she walks, goes up the stairs to make sure my other child has not died. So yes, all up into the
you see, Rosalind is not meant to be in the attic. For the attic is where you store very heavy things, but also where you keep some hidden things.
Yeah.
As you climb up into the attic, could I get you to roll a perception check for me?
Oh, absolutely.
Dungeons, dragons, we know those words.
Okay, so I did a perception check. I've got a +10 to this, which is bloody wild, but Mum sees everything, so that's fine. Not great, though. That's only a 12.
A 12. I think a 12 is quick enough for you to see that there is. Your daughter has, once again, she's done this before. She has, without asking permission, started rooting around in your old adventuring gear. And you see that she's knocked over kind of some spare, like a shield here or some items there. And you see there's a kind of case of daggers that's up high that is about to fall on her and almost impale her in different ways.
Okay.
What would you like to do? It's not happened yet, but it's going to happen.
I can see it happening. I'm like, I will very much. It's like I move incredibly quickly, like all good mums. Suddenly, I'm just there. I've grabbed her and I've just moved her slightly, like a foot or two ahead, whilst all the knives sort of dartboard down into the floorboards.
Do me a favor and roll me a quick acrobatics check.
Of course. Weirdly, not as good as my perception.
Let's go.
But it's a 15, so.
A 15. It is that speed. It's not the speed at which a typical housewife or house mother might move, especially someone of a further advanced age.
Yep.
But you reveal kind of a nimbleness that you still hold as she kind of. Sorry.
What did we say about snooping around other people's business, Rosalind?
That you shouldn't get caught while you're doing it.
That is true, that's true. Are you okay? You're not hurt at all? And I basically start fussing over nothing, you know.
Sorry, I heard something upstairs and I thought I just wanted to have a look.
Was it the call to adventure again? We all hear that. But we must be careful, shouldn't we? And I would appreciate it as I start picking up the knives and stuff like that. Some things are best left in the past, darling.
Sorry, Mum.
Apology accepted.
I'll go make the twins breakfast. And as your daughter kind of climbs back down the attic kind of hatch, you hear a little bling, 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 bling.
The demeanor completely drops. Oh, bugger, what's this? Okay, I focus on where the beeping or the blinging is coming from.
You hear this bleeping and blonging coming from deep within one of these chests where you kept some of your more valuable items from kind of the later days of your adventuring.
Okay, I'll pop the chest and I'll, pull out various things. I like the crown, and I'll pull out some jewelry, and I'm like, I should really give that back at some point, and dig down deep inside to find it.
What was the last? What would you say a gift presented to you by Lucy Paradox would be wrapped in?
Ooh.
That she gave to you at the end of your time together.
I think it would be whatever it is wrapped in a sort of beautiful scarf that has like stars on it, and it sort of shines sort of magically, like a gentle sort of weave into it that shines and sparkles ever so slightly.
You unwrap a small stone that has the carving of a face and a deep indent through the stone, in fact a hole through the stone where the mouth is, and you hear it beeping, and you remember something that Lucy told you as she gave this to you, which was it was for emergencies. Now that you were all going your separate ways, she wanted some way to contact you. She's never used it as far as you can tell in all these years since, but for some reason, she's using it today. Or at least someone is using it today.
I hold it to my hand, suddenly very apprehensive of this, and remembering sort of the last time we sort of spoke to each other and how I instantly just stuffed it at the bottom of everything, hiding it away, not necessarily wanting to hear from her, should it happen. But here I am. I'll activate it to hear what message
You
it is.
activate, and on the other end it says,
Bunny? What's your name?
"What's your name?"
Merrick is the real
I
name.
was about to be like, ooh, suspicious.
Merrick?
Lucy?
Yes, it's me.
Hi.
Hi. I know it's been a while, but
Yeah.
I'm in some trouble. I need your help.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
I've been looking for some years. I think I finally found it. I think it's Rakarth. I think he's come back. Please, they're coming for me. They're coming for me.
Lucy?
And the line cuts off.
Gods. Okay. Just that sudden rush of feelings and everything. And the name. I will pile into the chest and see if I've had any correspondence that I've also hidden away from the other members to see if I could find their addresses or something, like just something of them to connect with them quickly, like going through the thing.
Of course. You, off the top of your head, I don't think many of you wanted to keep in touch.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand.
I'm just checking.
Emily Bates,
There's only two
let
of
me
us.
tell- I don't think all of you wanted to stay in touch, so there's definitely one of you that is less findable than the others. My Alexa's decided to come to the party.
Was Alexa trying to find them?
She really
It's
wants to
Alexa.
find them. I would love you to roll me an investigation check here.
Hey, alrighty. Only a 14.
A 14. You certainly do not have any way of finding one of your party members.
Mm-hmm.
But Arya has been quite persistent.
Yeah.
And you find the stash of letters that she sent you over the years. Whether or not you've responded to them is up to you. But there they are.
Yeah, like big stack. And some of them quite thick as well. I'm like, oh.
They're all scented
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a pong coming from this chest. I see if there's any like return address or anything. I'll start opening a couple to see if there's any like return address or sort of like any movement, etc. Or the latest letter that I stashed here before ignoring them.
There absolutely is a return address. There are many invitations to tea parties, picnics, and all of them are addressed to where Arya lives, in the forest, outside a small village.
Fine.
Say,
Okay. And
by the
I've
maple
got-
tree with the pink blossoms.
bloody maple trees. Just take one of them with me, put it into my apron pocket in front of me. Right. And I'll go downstairs and children, I have a quest I must go on. Yeah, Rosalind, you are in charge. Make sure the little ones go to school. You'll be absolutely fine. And when your father gets home, just tell him I'm out visiting old friends. I will be back momentarily.
All right, Mum. Did Adventure call you?
Adventure did call, darling. But
Can I come?
no, we talked about this. This is a solo adventure. And it's probably very boring.
But you always had a team with you, and I could do it. I could be part of your team.
Darling, I would, any other time, darling, I would love you you and me, mother-daughter team, against the world. Unfortunately, this time I'm going to a place that I would hate for you to go. And I would, maybe another time. maybe once this is all over, I promise, I'll bring you back something nice. Maybe a sword of your own.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh.
Here, have a sword. Shut up, child.
Or a deception check, depending on...
12.
You think that this is worked?
It's the best I can do. So I kiss them all on the head, so as they go, and I just go, don't get into any trouble whilst I'm away. I will know about it, and I will point to the dog, and I'll be like, especially you. And then I'll just get on my... and then I'll just go out, get on a horse or something, and then ride off to the address.
As you ride off into the distance, you look back and you see the absolute congregation of your children watching solemnly as you race away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know who you're going to next. So at that, let's move over to our next party member. Arya, tell us a little bit about where you are found and how far away, how long is Merrick traveling?
Arya would be somewhere fairly close by to where they used to have their base. So, Torafar is the full land, isn't it? It's not
Torafar
like
is the full
city.
land, yeah.
If there was like a major city, she would be in. There's a village on the outskirts in the forest surrounding that. So sort of a few hours away from maybe the nearest the big city. So
Tor
depending
City.
on how
Tor City.
Tor
is
City.
the...
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of hours away from there. So depending on how far away Merrick is, then
Merrick would have absolutely moved as far away as possible, but depending on the partner's job, etc., probably close to that sort of big city. So again, maybe a couple of hours, I would say, on horseback,
Couple
but
of
going
hours.
full
the other
speed,
side of
galloping.
the city.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, for God, there's traffic.
It's like, do you go round or you just go straight through? You know,
Just go
'cause
straight through. No,
technically
and then
it should be quicker, but
I get stopped for a congestion charge with the horses. I'm just there like, God.
God, these lesbians. Sorry, it's a you-les joke. You-les
Oh,
in
you
London.
les. I see. That's
Yeah.
I enjoy that. These
It's not a good
lesbians.
joke. You-les is a congestion charge in London. Excuse me, international viewers.
You les. Oh no,
You
ruined that for me.
les. Arya, tell us about yourself.
So Arya is a fairy, and she is currently decorating her tree. She lives in a hollowed out old maple tree. It always has pink blossoms for the whole year, and she is currently stringing some new lights up for what kind of season are we in? Does it?
I think it's summer.
Wonderful.
I think it's summer.
Summer solstice, let's say, and she's dangling the different decorations from the branches, and she is a very small fairy. She has bubblegum pink hair. Her skin is slightly sparkly. She is wearing a teal halter neck dress, which is fitted at the waist and then goes out into a little tutu, and then she has these pointy ballet slippers on her feet, also in teal, and then from her back are two iridescent wings, and so she's flying up to the branches, hanging a light, coming back down. There is also with her a little dragon, a little pseudo dragon. He is pitch black, and he has these bright red eyes. They are so cute, and he is flying around with her and helping hang the lights, and she's like, "Oh, Scally, you're doing such a good job." That's where we find.
Excellent. As you're kind of hanging things up, making things all pretty, I'm curious about what your relationship is like with the locals in this village.
Oh, they stay away sometimes. They get frightened. I don't know. I try and help them out as much as possible. So if, something's taking the sheep from the farmers, I'm there. I'm there to put a stop to it, to whatever it might be. And if, someone goes missing, I will go find them and I will bring them back. And they don't say thank you out loud, but they say it in their own ways. Like, not coming near me and not talking to me.
You see, walking up the way to your house is the kind of local clergyman, the kind of like priest for whatever sun god is worshipped in this land. Kind of walking up the way towards your house, kind of like waves at you. This is a man called Pastor Adrian, who you've met him before. He's maybe one of the people in this village that you are the most au fait with. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's the least afraid of you.
Oh, Pastor Adrian, hello. Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hi.
I just wanted to come. I'm coming on behalf of the the family with the 2 small children.
Oh, yes, are they quite all right?
Yes, now.
Oh, good.
Just to say that they would very much appreciate it if the next time that their children take wandering up the road towards your house, if you could just send them back on their way.
Oh, but they were lost.
Understood, perhaps.
I gave them
less.
food and water and sent them back home. I took them home.
You and I both know that you had the best of intentions.
Yes.
You understand that the parents perhaps do not consider that.
I understand, but I didn't let Scally come near them because I know he can be a little terror sometimes. But
Yes.
it was just me.
It's not always just you, though, is it?
Well, she didn't mean to frighten them. She doesn't mean to. She was just trying to help.
And I'm just trying to keep the peace. I understand and I appreciate how vital you are to this village. But some concessions must be made.
She doesn't come out as much as she used to.
And that is appreciated.
Okay. She's not a bad person.
Well, that's certainly not for me to judge.
I mean, it kind of is. You're a pastor. That's kind of part of your deal, right? You could do like a forgiveness thing on her, maybe?
My darling, the world from which she comes is not somewhere that I like to venture. But this is too deep.
Yeah.
I just said, your place, it's looking marvelous. Marvelous.
Thank you. I hope everyone likes it. I'm gonna have a party.
Good.
Are you gonna come? Did you get your invite? I haven't had your RSVP yet.
I'm busy.
Oh, it happens. It's okay.
Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful time. And I will see you, hopefully at some point.
Yes, I'll be here. If you need help with anything, I was a hero of Tarifer, so.
Yes, you were.
I still am, really, because I don't think, even if you don't see your friends, that you're not part of that group anymore, really. There's not like a new Heroes of Tarifer, are there? So it's still us, technically. We're still hot.
Have a good day.
You too. We're still hot. She just keeps saying we're still hot to herself.
We're still
constantly.
Hot. As Merrick comes up, Fiona, you just hear the mumblings of "We're still hot."
We're still hot.
I will I get off my horse, which obviously my children have named, and I go, there, lollipop, and then I try it
Good.
to the thing, and I go, I do that sort of And I step out, and I'm like, hey, it's
Merrick?
me. Yep.
Merrick! And she will fly straight over, and she is probably
Uh.
half your size, and just like attaches to your neck.
Oh, still.
Hey, you came! The party's not for another week, but we can have a catch up now. And
Yeah.
oh my goodness, would you like a drink? I can get you.
Yeah.
I can get you.
Yeah.
I have tea. I have coffee. I have water. I have
I
juices.
need you to-
sorry.
I need you to-
Sorry.
yeah. Okay.
It's just so good to see you.
Yeah. Arya, it's so good to see you. Could I speak to the other one just very briefly?
Oh.
Yeah. It's an emergency.
You want me to get her? Right
I mean, yeah, emergency. Yes, it's so lovely to see you. And yes,
It's,
and
it's nice for us to catch up.
mm,
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Sure. Just okay. Just one
Yeah.
second.
No.
I'll
Take your time.
I'll go get her.
I'll avert my gaze.
And she sort of flies back a bit, takes a deep breath in, and goes, "Okay, Zutash," and her neck snaps backwards and to an ungodly angle, and as it reemerges, her hair is coated with this black ichor and full on wet look. Her eyes have gone entirely black, and there is now, instead of this shimmer to her skin, there is just now this faint swirling smoke around her. The wings have got a black tip to them, and she sort of cracks her neck and goes, "Merrick, it is good to
Gosh.
see you again, darling."
Yes, darling. I forgive me for our lapse in communication. The kids busy. How is? I mean, this is not your style.
What Arya wants, Arya gets.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
What
I was
are you
hoping.
doing here?
Well, okay. I see you've not lost your spite. I've heard from Lucy. I pull out the emergency speaking stone.
Okay, congratulations. Some of us haven't heard from anyone.
Right, okay. Maybe I should have spoken to reception instead. Look, she is in trouble. She said she had found something. She'd gone and done her normal exploring without us, and he is returning. And then the line went dead. And you know what that means.
When was this?
A few hours ago, I came straight here.
Right. Can I make an insight check
On who?
on Merrick to see if I
For
believe?
sure. Roll me your persuasion/deception, Merrick.
Oh, for me, I'll do persuasion. I'm not deceiving.
You don't need to say which, but yeah.
No, I'm just said it anyway. It's 22 is
Got an
mine.
18. I guess it.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you.
If it's persuasion, doesn't really.
I think I've been
Yeah.
like I
You've
think
been
normally
successfully persuaded.
Yeah.
I think of anything because I think our experiences with each other, like there's definitely maybe an offish standoffishness to you. I don't look away from you. I keep eye contact. Like I'm serious.
Okay. What do you want me to do about it? What do we do?
Do you not have some way of I don't know, finding other person or anything like you're a deity, aren't you? You've got these powers.
I wish I was a deity, but I have some powers, yes.
Look, I just need to know she's okay. Like I've not spoken to her for a little while, and well, since the
It's
thing,
fine.
and
Merrick, I will do this, but I need something from you.
if it's a child again, you know how I feel about that.
I was very kind to the child. It wasn't like a sacrifice thing. You're being weird. I need you and the others to talk to Arya and explain where you've been. She has been distraught. She won't tell you, but I will.
I always liked you. The way you put things sort of to the point. I get it. Fine. I'll come. I'll tell you what. I'll bring the whole family to the next tea party. As long
You know what?
as we're allowed to leave.
Of course you're allowed to leave.
I want that in writing.
I'll put it in blood.
Great. I'll hang it on my wall next to the children's pictures.
Sounds lovely. How many children do you
Great.
have now?
We've had a few more since we last spoke, so.
Oh my god, okay, right. Right. Here we go. And she will... do you mind the stone? It'll help.
Alright, I will... yeah, toss it to you.
And I will cast Scrying. You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane as existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. I would
So is that I make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
I'd
So
forgotten we were playing D&D, but
I
now
know, we're
So
so
we've
high
got
level. We've got these spells.
Yeah. So the save is Wisdom 18, but they get -5 because I am familiar with them. You would call me familiar, right? Not
Yes, I
firsthand,
think
yes.
I would.
Yeah.
And then I have a possession of theirs, would you say, with the
Reasonable.
stone? Which is another -4, so you take -9 to whatever you roll.
-9 wisdom saving throw. Okay.
I knew
And
I had
whatever
to talk to the
modifiers
boss.
they have.
That's a natural 20. No word of a lie.
Incredible.
Does
What
that
I
still
will
do all
say-
the minuses? No.
Hang on. Here's what I will say. Because that was so baller,
Yes.
you feel like there is something blocking your ability to scry on this person. But you do get a...
The failed save, the spell creates so successful save. Oh no, sorry, successful save. The target isn't. Okay, ignore that. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. What you do get is a rough location.
Okay.
A couple days journey north, there's a little village that you remember from back in the day of your adventuring called King's Rest.
Yes.
And that is where she is. And can I get a history check from you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not good at history. Okay. So 13.
You remember visiting here once on your adventuring. You think that there was something of magical significance about this place, but Lord knows you've come across enough of those places that, like, it didn't leave an impression.
I can't get through, but there's something blocking it. King's Rest. She's that way.
Okay.
Do you know
Thank
where the
you.
others are, or where Alani is? Sorry, Sean. Is it Alani or Alani?
Alani.
I'll be honest, I have not kept in touch with Alani at all.
Well, Arya will
Right.
know that. Sorry,
Yeah, Arya would know.
Arya would definitely know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she'll have seen bits in the newspapers and stuff, if nothing else.
Cool. I believe we are aware of where she is. She's trying to make a name for herself again. Surprising. Absolutely
Oh,
nobody.
Excuse me whilst I sit down in shock. I stand.
Zutash goes, you always were funny.
I unfortunately couldn't give up the day job. Look, as loath as I am, I kind of just wish it was just you and me, but it would feel remiss not to contact Alani. She was, well, Lucy's friend before us,
Right. She might know more.
or at least been in contact with Lucy more. If there is something blocking her and blocking your getting in, then I mean, I have no magical ability. You have some, but who knows her best? That's Alani.
Agreed. Right.
And with that, we flash to Alani. Tell us where you are and what are you doing on this fine summer's day?
So you see a summer fair a sort of relatively small like agricultural fair. So there's like little pens with pigs and lambs and people showing off their prize animals.
Babies
There's
mewing
gonna
in the
be
background.
Yeah.
babies. There are
So
many
lifelike.
babies mewing. There is like a dog agility competition.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. There's someone being hit in the face with a sponge. And the sponge is full of water. It is. And that is. It amuses the babies.
For people listening on podcast, Sharmini is talking to Baby Nightbot right now.
And you see there's a little stage, like a little stage. And on this stage you see a relatively large woman, still quite sort of like strong looking, but maybe like a little podgier than maybe used to be the case, with flowing locks, and sort of elements of like armor, and like a slightly like old shield, things that didn't really need to have been brought, but she's brought them. And she's like making a little speech into a sort of magic amplification stone to a sort of surrounded gaggle of people, and she's saying, so I wish you all the very, very best, and you too one day could be battling evil, protecting the innocent, and saving the day every day. You too could be a hero of Torrifer. And there's like a light smattering of applause, and then you see like various children start coming up with their homemade pies, and it's a pie making competition for local children.
You see, as you finish, kind of before the pies probably get started, a child kind of thrusts their hand up, wanting to ask a question.
Oh, yes. Are we doing questions? We're doing questions. Go for it.
Hello. I
Hi,
just have one
little
question.
one.
Why don't you have friends anymore?
Oh, we are all friends here, and we are all friends here defending Torrifer from any baddies that might
But
be
you
coming
don't
along.
have any more
Right.
friends with
I
you.
cannot wait to judge your pie. Like, let's get going with these pies then, shall we? Come on, everyone.
You see
Hustles
the
off.
gatherings of pies. I'm gonna roll to see what the general like quality of these pies are.
Oh, yes.
One of them has clay dough in it. Like
That is a 9 on the die. These are not great pies.
undercooked.
I would really like a performance check from you, Shamini, to
Look like I'm enjoying
attempt to
pies.
put on a real show of this.
Okay, I remember how.
Roll a
Don't
d20
do
and
that.
have
Got
a
this.
performance.
You've
roll.
got the
Yeah,
Shamini.
yeah.
I'm like,
This is the
oh
easy
no.
bit.
Oh,
God,
God.
we believe in
Let's go.
Shamini.
Skills.
Come on,
Who
Shamini.
joins
Well,
Shamini.
Sharmini learns how to play D&D.
Oh God. Okay. No,
She's
I've
never
got it, I've
played
got this.
before.
I've got
Notorious
I've got
TTRPG
this.
player Sharmini Bundell learns how to
Weren't
play
you an
D&D.
Oxventure?
Yeah, well, the dice love me, so I rolled a 23. So
You rolled a 23. Tell me
Yeah.
how you, through gags of horrid pies, managed to still put on a brilliant show for these children.
look, putting on a show and being, the hero, I've had a lot of practice at it. And sure, maybe it used to be more like trying not to vomit over like the rotting corpse of a hideous slain, beast in the midst of battle, so that I didn't get, I didn't want to fight with vomit all down my armor. Those skills come in useful. She's an informer.
Yep.
You see, as you kind of get off the stage and wrap things up for the day, the local official, kind of, like the head of the village council, whose name you can't quite remember, is there, and kind of adorned in that, how kind of civic officials sometimes have those like little medallion things that they wear.
Shane, yeah, like the mayor has a chain. That's very important.
She's absolutely wearing that, and she kind of comes up to you and says, "Oh, good show. Well done. That was really good."
Such a lovely event. Such a wonderful town here, and it's just good to know that I'm doing my part protecting wonderful places like this.
I know, to volunteer your time as well.
Yeah, well, if you've got any needs, I am
Oh, no, we
obviously
don't
I'm pretty
really.
busy. I'm touring. I'm touring at the moment, but you know, I take my responsibility towards little places like this very seriously. So if anything comes up, you let me know, okay?
I mean, it's a small town. We have a local watch officer who checks in occasionally, so
They're
it's all
doing
good.
a great job. Training.
Yeah.
There's I've done training before as well. Just I'm sure they don't need it, but you know, really get to grips with the sword,
But maybe we
shield,
have
you know.
we have a winter carnival. We get you in for that.
Absolutely.
Probably not any
You know,
money,
such a-
but
Okay, we can discuss the
fun.
details later. We'll my people and your people will chat.
who are you people?
Well, it's just you just the same address as before. There are various. I'm between people right now.
Great. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. You too.
And kind of as she walks away, you see almost revealed like a horror film behind is your two former adventuring party members.
I think it's probably Arya now.
Yeah, probably Arya.
Mhm. Wow.
Alani! Hi!
Nice.
Flies forward. Hug.
Oh, go for a hug.
Oh, careful of the
Watching
wings.
Merrick while. Sorry,
I
sorry.
have not moved at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did so well at judging that competition.
Yeah. I just really like to support the kids. You know, they are the heroes of tomorrow.
That's like hot too. Are you saying the kids are hot? Because
No,
I don't
I'm
think
not.
you should be
I'm not saying
that.
the kids are hot. No, I'm not. I'm not saying.
No,
Not.
no, Alani.
Saying
You
that.
can't. You can.
No, I didn't say that. No,
Okay.
you said that.
Well, no, I think you did. We're
No,
hot.
okay. Sure, Arya.
Sorry, everyone, the stream's over. Shamini said she wasn't calling the kids hot. This game is done. We finished it. I don't know why we're still
That's
Roll
the
going.
end of
credits.
it. That's
Roll
the
credits.
end.
Yeah.
It is so nice for you to, you know, I know I've been so busy with my schedule.
You
For you to
have.
come to me, that's very considerate of you. I appreciate that.
Because the last time I came, you weren't in.
Well, that's because I'm touring.
Right.
You found
You're
me.
so busy. Yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yes. And you
I'll-
brought
Merrick.
Yeah, excuse me, whilst I go through this waves of adoring fans, I swim in. There's no one here. I swim across.
Merrick. Merrick has quite an we have a quest.
Yes. Well, have you heard from Lucy at all?
not recently. No, the usual.
What's the usual?
Mhm.
Lucy, you know, she's going her own way, striving out on her own. I think she's doing very well for
Oh, good.
herself.
When was the last time you spoke to her?
I can't fully recall. It's been a little while. I've been busy. She's been busy. You know how it is.
Okay, because it sounds like
I
she's
want
being
insight and deception.
Yeah, 100%. I want to insight this.
That's a 9.
23.
Oh, I got 23 as well. No, I didn't get 23 as my last roll. Damn it, I got 17.
Okay, you see right through this, Merrick.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I have heard from Lucy, and I do the whole sort of. I mentioned like finding the stone, emergency call, and that, according to Lucy, he is returning.
That's
worrying.
That's impossible. That's I think she turns away and starts sort of like gathering up her shield and pie judging accoutrements, spoons. That's impossible. That's completely impossible.
Alani, we
you-
have to help her.
Are you saying Lucy did not contact me?
No. You know, if she needs help with something, that's great. But Rakarth is not back. You know, they're dead, gone, defeated by us. If you recall,
we did beat them.
we absolutely dead and gone. So that's done with. Although I assume maybe she was talking about someone else, another of the
I'll grab the spoon that you're going for and hold it at arm's length, and I'll be like, sorry, are you doubting that she would contact me over you about her being in danger?
Oh, I don't think that's what she said.
No. It sounds like it.
Like I said, I'm busy. She's busy.
So busy. Oh, so many pies, so little time.
Oh, okay. Merrick? Kind words.
You said there's a quest. Are we talking a job? Are we talking money? Are we talking hero work, defending the realm, battling evil, protecting the innocent, saving the day, every day, today, any day?
Would you not call Lucy an innocent?
A friend.
Sure, but what exactly did she require? I mean, like I said, I've got a few other things scheduled in. I'm not saying I can't find the time.
I sort of sigh and I go, come on, Arya.
No.
Clearly, we are too busy to fit into this schedule. We'll go find her by ourselves.
Alani,
Nice turn.
please.
Well, no, I was just wondering if there's, potential payment involved, is what I'm saying. Is it, you said quest.
I think at this moment, Arya's head snaps back and suddenly Zutash appears and goes,
Oh, no.
Alani, if you don't come along, I'm going to rip you limb from limb.
Zutash? Hello? That's not very heroic.
Never
That's-
really been that for me.
No, just not the kind of, I know we're not really the heroes of Torfa anymore, but that kind of thing.
I've
Limb
always
from
thought
limb.
you were hot, Alani.
Do you mean? You see, I didn't like when you pointed out that our initials spelt that, because it does lead to a lot of confusion, I think.
I'm just saying you're hot.
Right.
Come on, we're leaving. Follow me. And Zutash will just fly off.
Gosh, bad cop, eh? And I walk on behind her.
Right. I sigh and pick up my spoon from where Merrick has dropped it in the mud.
Yep.
where the dogs have been agilitizing, and wipe my special pie tasting spoon, pack it away, grab my shield, wipe some of the mud off the sort of shining silver and pale gold surface. Just sort of say to no one, well, off on a quest, more heroing to be done. Sort of,
You see the
Actually
kind of
not.
village elder person just turns around and goes, "Oh,
can I see if that little kid notices
bless.
that they're here and
yeah, roll
I
me a
have-
perception check."
Oh,
Right,
no.
so I just look. It's not that I care. I just
do
want
have
to know
friends.
if they've. Yeah, I just wondered if they noticed that I have
friends.
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 I definitely have friends.
I definitely have friends. Friends.
That's a
friends,
3.
What show?
What you don't see is the child frolicking freely, not seeing you at all. And you spend a good 20 minutes looking for that kid again before you leave. And you are actually forced to
Off on a
leave the
quest.
village
Off
before
on a-
you find the kid.
What would we do without our heroic leader?
This way, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Which way is it?
You
Oh,
set off
King's Rest.
north.
Oh, okay. This way, everyone.
Yep.
You set off north towards King's Rest, which is the small village to the north. Nothing special here. That being said, could I get a history check from all of you?
Group checks. This is such
it's a
D&D.
full 8.
8.
14.
3
14,
and a
3.
3.
Unfortunately, nothing more than what I've said previously.
Oh dear.
There's something of magical significance here, but nothing much that you could remember, nothing worth remembering. Certainly been there before, but they'll certainly be so happy to see you again. But you have now 2 days on the road. I would love to see some moments from those days.
I'm gonna just get my spell slot back. Lovely.
Good. Long rest. Good.
Ah, yes, a warlock.
Yes, a warlock. 3 spells, then
Short nap time.
I think I would quite like for Alani to maybe regale Arya with some tales of deeds, minorly exaggerated deeds that I've been up to.
You could have invited me.
Oh, I mean, you're doing your hero stuff. I'm doing my hero stuff. How's it going, by the way? What were you up to?
Yeah, good. They love me.
Of course, Arya. Everyone loves you. Do you know why?
Why?
You're a good person. You're good.
Do you think?
You know right from wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the sheep were getting killed, so I killed the thing killing them.
You defeated a hideous monster. Look, Arya, your image. It's a PR problem with you. You just need to stay in control and be in control of the image.
You mean Zutash?
She doesn't have to be a part of it. That's kind of what I'm saying. There's the hero work, and then there's Zutash. Like, just it doesn't always fit. It doesn't gel, you know.
You said this before, but I can't really do a lot of my stuff without Zutash.
It's true. That's true. I mean, there are moments. There are moments, when you're battling the beast, when no one's really around. Those are Zutash times. But the rest of the time, there are Arya times.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep a lid on her. I think that's what they told me to do. So
That's great. I think that's like generally good for the whole group.
I don't think she's a bad person.
As it was. Oh, she is good at heart,
She is.
You can find the good in people.
Just because
Yeah.
she's from Avernus, I don't think that means that she's necessarily bad.
Oh no, look, she wouldn't, be a part of this if she was bad.
Right. So why do you think everyone doesn't like her?
She's bad adjacent.
It's funny because I don't ever really see her, so I don't really know why people are so
You
scared.
don't know. No, I know, but that's because you're so pure. You don't need that in your life. Look,
Right.
when we were together, it was a useful thing to have.
Mhm.
It's like with Merrick, not necessarily obvious choice for hero material necessarily, but in a tight spot, so there are certain people you need in your corner, and that's why Luce and I
Right.
love
so
hanging out with you
you
guys.
think that
Loved.
people can change?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, I do.
No, that's
yes. What are you talking about?
Zutash.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll get to her.
I
We'll
have
get through to
A
her.
question, Alani. Why didn't you come to my anniversary picnic?
Arya, the anniversary picnic. Did you get my reply saying that I couldn't make it?
I did 1 year.
Great, because my God, the touring schedule.
Yeah.
Like, it is packed.
I moved it to the
you know?
city that you were meant to be touring in and everything at a time when you didn't have any signings or anything on your calendar, and you still didn't come.
Well, your picnics are very important to me. But what else is important to me is the people of Torrefa, the people of this
Right.
land who look to us
Mhm.
as, icons. We are so important to them, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't want me to let them down, would you?
No,
No.
that's so important.
They are so important. Thank
you.
you, Arya. It is so good of you to be so understanding. You're great. You're such a good person.
Yep. Zach, can I
Thank
make a
you.
roll for one of the things we spoke about?
Oh God, she's
Remember what
gonna
the
kill
thing
me
is?
right now.
I can't remember
I'm
what
dead.
the thing is, but you do you. Oh
Episode
yeah,
1.
could you? Yeah, I do remember. Could you do me a favor and make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no.
That's 13. Oh no, saving throw is. Oh, it's hidden. It's still 13. Yeah.
No, I think you need to hit a 15 in this instance.
To stop it happening.
Yeah.
Her head snaps back.
Oh.
Alani.
Hi, Zutash.
She's not an idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was saying nice things about you, actually, Zutash. You can hear, right? Because I was saying very nice things about
I
you.
can hear everything.
Yeah. I said you weren't bad, which I thought was pretty generous.
If you lie to her, you lie to me.
I pride myself in my honesty.
Oh, really? Really?
I will.
Do you? Because the touring schedule? Even Arya knows that's a lie.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
It's not a tour if no one turns up, Alani.
I will endeavour to be more forthright with my good friend Arya.
Wonderful.
Meanwhile, I would love to see a moment with Merrick. What are you doing across these 2 days?
I think I've realised I've just rushed off on an adventure without informing the suitable babysitting roles. So I don't have any magic items to help with that. So I will send a letter to my partner, whose name we've not come up with, but I'm just going to Buster. We'll call them Buster.
Yes.
And I write a long letter saying that I've been called away, and it's just. I think I lie. Actually, I say, it turns out an old friend of mine is getting married. Hooray! And I am the head hen person, and I've got child. So you're going to have to be looking after the children. And then pages, the parchment after that is just a list of schedules for each individual child, which all map up together. That shows there are no gaps, and it is just full-on childcare.
On the
for the whole
old
week.
transparencies.
Yeah, of course.
Your old OHP slides.
Yeah, it's a spreadsheet.
Amazing.
Do you tell him how to contact you if he needs to?
I say I'll be back within the week. 'Cause I don't want him to contact me.
Okay, great.
And then at the bottom I go, love you, Bonnie and Buster. That's us. Great.
Does he think you are called Bonnie?
I think he does. It's the children who've seen through my pretense, because children always see through lies. So they all know.
Rosalind was straight in there with the like. You remember when you used to be an adventure and you're like, oh God.
She knows.
One of them.
Your father does not know about this.
Yeah, she knows. But she's cool.
Dangerous.
She's cool. She wants to be like me.
Okay.
She's cool. She's definitely not a day behind you.
No. Better not be. I will be cross. Right on. Come on, lollipop. Let's go.
I think Arya is sort of flying around with Scally. Just in
On your second night, as you know that tomorrow morning by late afternoon you will arrive at King's Rest. That night before then, what memory of your time adventuring with Lucy springs into your dreams? I'll take anyone.
Is this all of us?
Yes, all of us.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got like a like massive time jump between 2 scenes, between like the very first time that we met in a tavern, standing looking at a notice board of jobs for adventurers, just the 2 of us, sort of much younger than now, looking very kind of shiny and new, and less wealthy and much younger, and then the sort of image of Lucy's sort of youthful face then sort of crossfades into Lucy many years later in this like vast dark cavern, and it's not the last time that I saw her, but certainly the last time that we really had a conversation, just the two of us, and had a meaningful connection. And there's just this expression in the middle of this conversation that we're having that's just so disappointed, and it really feels like it kind of makes Alani more angry than if Lucy had been yelling or angry or like that shit or whatever it is. It's just this disappointment feels it's sort of infuriating and hurtful and awful.
Anyone else?
Zach, I know we sort of vaguely spoke about the class that she is, and you said she's still the shadow subclass.
Yes.
So I think the dream that sort of goes through Arya's head, or maybe even Zutash's, who can be sure when they dream, is of her teaching Arya how to summon Scally, and how to. So she would summon her hound, and she would summon Scally, and the two animals would be playing together, and it's sort of just Arya trying to learn from how she controls her magic, and Arya trying to do it, not Zutash.
Merrick.
I think it's probably she sort of recalls many late nights being on watch, like looking into the fire and stuff, and that Lucy possibly staying up with her and like changing things in the fire to enact like stories, like fire embers creating stories, and just feeling Lucy's sort of presence next to her, her head on her shoulder as they're watching into the fire, and drinking from the same beer bottle together.
You all wake on that day as you're about to pull into King's Rest, with a little melancholy over each of you as these memories, some good, some bad, sink in. And then you arrive. It's the late afternoon, coming into the evening. You see just a normal, beautiful village. There's a tavern, and you see that is really the source of all liveliness in this village. Everything else is pretty quiet, but there is, as always, a tavern.
You meet in a tavern.
We did.
Come on then, maybe we can find some provisions or something. Maybe someone knows where she is here.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna just ask about Raygarth, or are we just gonna?
What do you
Probably
think?
Probably not.
mention it. No,
Right?
No.
I don't think so either.
I will go with the group majority here. We will not ask about
But
them.
we ask about Lucy.
Nobody mentioned the dead dragon. Cool. Okay.
Right.
I once again ask for a history check from each
He's
of
like, can someone.
He's right
just
there.
Get the number.
Please.
That's a natural 1, Zach.
7.
Plus 0.
That's a 9.
I think.
Wow.
I think we're so sad. We're too sad. Too sad for history lesson.
No
Wow.
history. Law, don't want it. Be free.
Never heard of her.
I shan't.
Never.
Excellent. Honestly, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect stuff here. You step into the tavern. And as soon as you do, it just jolts to quiet as everyone turns their head and looks at you before slowly turning back, much quieter than they were before.
I'm going to give a sort of like humble smile at the recognition,
Hello.
Barkeep, might you have some of the finest mead in all the land, Hamble mead? And I'm just going to whisper to Arya, I have a sponsorship deal.
Congratulations.
You see the barkeep kind of throws a towel across their shoulder, just goes, I ain't got any of that swill. Could
Wow,
do
I might suggest you get it in. You know what they say? Drink Hamble mead today and every day.
That's a great slogan.
Alright, you've earned your gold now. You having a drink or what?
Yeah, they have whatever you got, really.
Oh.
Lager's fine. Ale.
3 ales
Yes.
will do.
Great.
A half.
And he
half
goes-
for me.
What was that?
Just a half. I'm very small. Hello.
Yeah, fine. 2.5.
Yeah.
Goes and starts preparing your drinks. As that's going on, I would love skills in Dungeons and Dragons.
Skills. That's good.
I'm
That's
thinking
skills, dragon.
perception. I'm just thinking if there's something better than perception. In fact, no. I would like to know what everyone's passive perception is.
Oh, how exciting.
Mine's
My passive
17.
skills.
Oh.
17.
9.
Your pass-
9.
Classic.
Yes. Yes, it is.
16. Oh, no, passive perception is 20.
Wow.
Yeah, passive perception says it, yeah.
So everyone but Alani.
Tracks.
As you kind of
Absolutely.
walk in and you kind of scan the bar, this is just your kind of like casual observations. This is not piercing below the veil. You do see that some of the people in here look very nervous. And some of the people in here look tense.
Can I then, let me just check my features. I think I just got a feature which, where is it? I think I've got blind sense. I can find it. There we go at the bottom. So where's it gone? Damn it. Blind sense. So if you're able to hear, you're aware of any hidden or invisible creatures within 10 feet of you. So I'll put my hands on the bar and go, actually, my friend, she thinks half, give her a full. And I just want to, like, again, just feel the bar and feel if there's, like, use that tremor sense, that sort of blind sense to see if there's anyone or anything around 10 feet within me.
With 10 feet within you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are 2 people just behind the bar holding daggers.
Invisible.
Knelt down. Hidden.
With the same like uneasy feeling, I have Eldritch Sight, so I can detect magic at will. So I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as well and see if there's any like magical stuff going on
There is not
within 30 feet.
There is within 30 feet. Is there any magical stuff going on? You get from that same place these 2 people. They seem to be holding some kind, like some magical ephemera. Do you know what I mean? Like tools and other things. No major weapons, and there aren't any major magical effects.
Fine.
But they have some minor magic items on them.
Yeah, so I can't see them, right? They're invisible.
Correct,
But I can tell
yes.
that there's a magic thing in that area.
Yeah, this is something I would have done before, like lean forward and maybe like tap my hand in a certain way on the bar to indicate that there is something is amiss. Like I might be, but less obvious than down there. Yes, actually make it 3, not
Yeah.
2.5.
You know what? I
Right.
think I might need a drink. And I will sort of catch Merrick's eye and be like,
I think it's time for a party.
You know,
One last time. Can I get a history?
No, no, you cannot.
Desperate. Who's desperate?
it's better. It's a 16.
13.
Fuck.
Come on,
Come on, Shamani.
come on, Charmy.
Alani, you got this.
Oh, that was
Come
an
on, Alani.
18.
Wait a minute. I remember this pub. We're banned.
Oh yes, they all hate us.
You remember suddenly. Let me tell you what sparks your memory. You remember the last time you were at this village. It was burned to the ground. It certainly wasn't here before. And you certainly remember. Oh yeah, the people who used to live here. They were cultists.
Oh. Oh, bad.
To Torifar.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, excuse me. To Rakarth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, bad. Bad.
Oh, that's not great.
That's about as bad as it gets. Yeah.
Yeah, that's suboptimal.
And the reason that you remember this is, first of all, you remember the burning, Arya, because you see that this building is new. You see brand new wood, hardly aged at all, but scorch marks around certain parts where they clearly salvaged some of what was left. And Alani, you remember the cultists because you see one of their symbols hidden on the robes of one of the patrons.
Oh, heck.
You know.
The barkeep slides drinks across to you. All right. Me, 1 silver, please.
Oh, I think Alani's buying the round, don't you, Alani?
Am I? Why
You
me?
wouldn't want there to be any hidden costs, Alani.
Good, I like.
No?
I'll glance down at the bar, like at the same time.
Sure, I'm gonna get out some silver. Pay the person while kind of like looking around. And Lani's just there being like, don't these guys know that like something's going on here? And I need, they're just talking about how to pay for the drinks. And I'm like,
Cheers.
it's just not as perceptive as me.
I'll take it, like, I'll gulp down. I'll do like a proper freshest pint down. And I will then lean forward and try and smash the head of the cultist with my glass, like try and break the.
Incredible. Roll me an attack. This can be a surprise.
Okay. Okay. Now this is exciting. So what I would say, because I have assassinate. If they've not gone in combat, anything I do will be a critical hit on. If it hits. So this will be a. It's a surprise? Would you say is that advantage then?
Yeah, I'll give it to you at advantage.
Oh, wonderful. So that is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Because it's advantage and they're unaware of it, sneak attack happens. In total, 29 points of damage.
How do you kill this person?
The glass, we don't see it, but definitely I feel like, that smashing of the glass goes straight through. There's definitely, I pull my back, just had this dry cleaned.
You hear the wet thud of a body as it falls to the floor, and everyone else at the tavern stands, pushing back on their chairs.
Zutash immediately is just snapped straight in.
And I yell, watch out, guys! I think they're cultists!
Very observant, Alani.
And you see the barkeep just turns to you and goes, "Look, we're not trying anything. It's fine. Just leave us be."
Where's our friend?
She's out of the mind, didn't she? I thought she told you.
Where's our friend?
She's out at the mine!
What?
So sorry, I thought you said out of her mind, so I apologise
Out
for
at the mine.
I apologise for re-asking.
What else is there?
You don't remember? You lot came here. We were digging for artifacts. And you killed us all. You killed all of us.
Well, we battled evil and killed bad people.
You
Just
look-
obviously not yourself. You're obviously fine being, I presume, a good person. I see the good in everyone.
Leave
look
us be
pretty
this
alive
time,
to me.
please. There's not much of us left. We have to rebuild, please.
They don't seem that evil. I'm getting innocent vibes from this one. So
I have nothing that I can do this with. Can
Yeah.
I look at him and try and work out if he's alive or like an undead?
For
That's
sure.
what-
Make an
That's
Arcana
literally
check.
what I was thinking.
Make an
yeah.
Arcana check, yeah.
Come on, you got this.
No, don't. 10.
I'll let. No one else has magic. 10.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on.
Oh,
Hang on,
Use
I have a
the magic
thing.
of wine.
I have a thing. I have the magic of wine.
Wine.
No, where is it? Oh, there's so many things on this character sheet. Once per short rest, when you make an ability check or a saving throw, I can add a d10. I'm going to use it here to add it.
Oh,
a
shit.
D10.
oh
I'd
shit.
see after the roll, but not before any like announcement.
Yeah.
Plus 6, 16.
Dead.
Oh, you're not. Both
Little,
of you.
you see veins on his arm now.
Gosh.
This man is. You look really quite well for someone who's dead.
I'm not dead. What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know.
Just your friends out of the mine. Just let us be, please.
I actually. Maybe we should just leave. Are you going
Never
to let
mind.
us leave?
Sorry?
Are you going to let us leave?
Please. Go.
Come on.
What
I
Alani
grab.
said.
No more,
two drinks.
no more cultish behaviour, or we'll be back. And I'll sort of
Okay, Alani.
brandish
go.
my shield at them. Oh, right, okay.
I'll take these to go. Take the other 2 pounds.
You
Go with
very
me.
awkwardly close the door, and you see like a gentle rabble starts again within, but like something very strange has just happened, and this has now just gone back to being a very normal place.
He was dead.
Eric, if you take the glasses, it makes us look bad because it looks like we're thieves. So just a top tip for the heroing.
You
don't-
paid for them.
No, I paid for the. So traditionally,
We'll bring
in
them
establishments,
I'll bring them back.
I would say
Okay,
that the thing
just
that maybe
as long as
you
we
would
bring them
normally
back.
be more annoyed about, Alani, is the fact that Merrick crushed someone's skull on a table.
I didn't realize it's been some time. Last time was just making biscuits. Now I know where all the strength's gone to.
Interesting.
that was a potential threat. They could have been evil. So we're going to let that one go. It's just the glasses I was
think
concerned
they're
about.
all dead.
Dead. I don't think they're evil.
Oh,
They didn't.
is that
feel
possible? Dead but not evil?
Dead
We've been
people
over this.
can be good.
Well, no,
Alani.
but when they come back, they don't usually come back.
And
When dear old grandmas die,
Until they
coming
start
back is
swinging,
something,
I'm
yeah.
happy to leave them be.
I think, to be
Right.
fair, I was rash because of the previous cultist issue.
Right.
Yeah, there were cultists here, right? And then it all got burnt down. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done quite well for dead people rebuilding.
Maybe they've reformed in the afterlife.
Yes, people can change, right, Arya?
I'm Zutash.
Ah, yeah, sorry. Arya and I were having it. You remember, we had a discussion. People can change.
Let's continue this when we go to the mines, shall we? Because what else is there? If Lucy's there, then something else is there that's preventing her from getting out.
Yeah.
Just be on guard. And I drink one of the beers and keep the other in hand.
Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
2 or 3.
basically keep detect magic up. Because I can do it as much as I want without the spell slot. So I'm just gonna every time it drops, I'm just gonna re-up.
Ritual action.
And what's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet. You wander over in the direction of the mine. Your memories are starting to come back to you about this place. You remember fighting cultists. It was a typical thing. There's a number of cultists that you fought are just innumerable. The amount of perhaps not so random, but violence you enacted was immense. in service of a good cause, fighting a dragon called Rakarth and defeating his cultists to prevent them from summoning Tiamat into the world. A very reasonable thing. A very reasonable thing. As you wander towards the mine...
Do we want to go quietly, or I could send Lorgoth the Skin Scalder, and Scally will sit on her hand as she says it. I can see, you remember, through his eyes.
Oh, indeed. I think any information we can get will work. What do you think, Alani? Scouting ahead?
I think that's a great idea. Send the little scallywag to scout ahead.
Lorgoth the Skin Scalder.
Send Lorgoth the Skin Scalder,
Thank you.
the heroic mascot of the party, to scout ahead.
Zutash will throw him into the air, and as he takes off, her eyes turn into the red eyes of him, and his eyes go entirely black.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And
So metal.
is there a specific ability that you're using to do this that I need to be aware of?
I'm using my investment of the... Oh, actually, that's not actually part of it. Where is it? I think it is just my Pact of the Chain thing.
You can see through your
I can
Millie's
see
eyes.
through.
Is that
Where is it? I can... Oh, yeah, here we go. Voice of the Chainmaster is one of my Eldritch invocations that I've taken. I can communicate telepathically with my familiar, perceive through its senses, and speak through it in your own voice as long as you're on the same plane of existence. So, because of this, he can go as far as he wants.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. That's really great. Does your familiar have stats?
Mm-hmm. Pseudo-dragon ones.
Great. Roll me a deception. Not deception. Roll me a stealth check, please.
So, yeah, it'll be his... I think he keeps my mental stats, but it's his
Yes.
physical. Sorry,
Right.
I did
Yeah.
not have him open, and my computer is upset that I'm trying to open a website page.
You're
Come on.
fine.
You're okay.
That pseudo dragon, super quiet, like an owl.
Like an owl.
Hmm.
Oh, little stuff. Oh, +4. Nice. Good job, buddy. 17.
17.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Let's see how you do. You fly. Oh,
Lorgoth the Skin Scalder.
Oh, I hate this.
so close.
Why did you
so
laugh?
close.
No,
Scally!
not the skin slayer. Oh.
As you
It's fine, familiar,
inhabit
it's fine, it'll be
your dragon's eyes, he flies up and over, and you see this large maw of a cave, a dig site, what seems to be some kind of archaeological expedition that happened here, and sat cross-legged at the entrance of the cave is Lucy.
There's nothing
And you
else.
see as she spots. Was it Lorgoth? Oh!
Oh.
Party!
She's like,
Party!
party!
What did it? Is that what did it?
I think it was like that,
It's
yeah.
this, isn't it? Yeah.
The
Did both,
video
yeah.
is frozen.
As she spots the skin, my video's frozen.
No, Fiona's for me.
No, I'm here.
Oh yes,
Can
so
see
it has
Fiona.
on the stream.
Oh, interesting.
Not here.
I'm here.
You're fine here.
If you turn off
Can you
your
just turn it off
camera
and on
and come
again
back on.
for me?
Okay, get ready, guys. Do. What?
Oh, yeah, good. And now you're all in the wrong places. Lovely.
Well, that was
Oh,
the.
No, we're back. We're good,
Classic.
Okay, we good?
Oh, no, we're
Okay.
not. No, we're not. Me and Shamley in the wrong places. Swaps. Yes. Okay, good.
This is the Freaky
We
good?
Friday
Yep,
version
sorry,
of the stream.
apologies. Yep.
As
Yay.
sorry, what was the name again?
Lorgoth the Skin Scalder.
Lorgoth the Skin Scalder flies across. You look up and you see Lucy kind of clock Lorgoth. And I would really like it if Lorgoth could make a wisdom saving throw.
No!
I have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Is it one of those?
Is
Okay,
Ooh.
advantage. with advantage. That's a natural 20 for a 21.
Excellent. You shrug off what would have been. Let me have a look at this.
Ooh, that was
15 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll kill Lorgoth. Yeah. Scally
will
can't
kill him.
handle that, yeah. He is but a little
And
dragon.
I'm going to say
Caca.
you would have taken half damage, but because of a natural 20, I will say you do not, which I feel is very kind.
That's very kind. Thank you, Zach.
Well, I don't like
Thank you,
this.
Zach.
Love
It
you,
is
Zach.
Zach. Thank you,
You are
Zach.
lovely.
As the spell antagonize wraps itself around Lorgoth's mind and vanishes.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Did I get this? Did I get the sense that it was coming from Lucy to Lorgoth?
Roll me an Arcana.
17?
Dragons. Sorry.
17?
17.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons.
You do not get a sense with that.
I'm gonna have him circle down closer, and then Zutash's voice will come out and go, Lucy, I don't think you want to be doing that.
Lorgoth, it's been such a long time. Where's Arya?
Don't you worry about Arya.
I want a perception check.
Yes, I would like that too.
What's
Oh
happening?
no! Oh no! That is a full. Oh, it's 10.
It's dark. It's like she's in shadow. The sun is setting. It's nearly nighttime now. I need your help, please.
Yes, we can give you help. What do you need help with?
They're in the cave.
Okay.
Please.
Why don't you just walk away from the cave?
They've got me.
Okay, Lucy. Okay. And Lorgoth will fly off back to us.
Great.
Right. Lucy's there. She's sat outside the cave. There are people in the cave. She says they've got her. Something tried to hurt Lorgoth.
Okay.
Oh, the
It
gods,
might have
we
been
need to.
Lucy. I don't know.
Why would Lucy have tried to hurt Laura?
There was no one else I could see. You did a very good job, Lorgoth. You're a mighty dragon. Yeah. Good boy.
If a fellow hero is in danger, I think our duty is to go and save her.
Yes.
Did she seem hurt at all? Was she chained? Was there...
She was just sat there. She said they had her. I don't know if it was some kind of magic. I think we need to be
Well.
very careful how we approach.
Indeed, that sounds like a trap if ever I heard one. Okay.
Alani? No
Yes.
running in with your big catchphrases this time.
Well, we'll scout ahead. Merrick can do the sneaky, and I'll be ready to come and save her when needed with the big sword.
Lovely.
Oh, I'm going ahead. Okay.
I mean,
Is that not what you
know
do? Sneaky sneak?
Sneak, sneak, snabby, stabby, stab.
Sneak, sneak, stab, stab, stab. Yeah, yes. She's just like that, isn't she?
That is
Always was.
I mean,
Hang
it's
on.
quite
I
epic.
don't appreciate this impression of me as
Oh,
sneaky, sneak,
Merrick,
stabby, stab.
Merrick. You're sneaky, sneak, stabby, stab. Alani is
Classic.
runny, run, swingy, swing, and I'm, you know, stand at the back and look fucking fantastic.
I feel reducing our roles down to just adjectives is not necessarily the best way of going forward, but right, I'm happy to go first.
Sneaky, sneak.
She
We'll
did
be right
contact me.
behind you as quietly as this one can.
Okay. Fine. I'll go ahead then. I'll
So
do the
who's-
call. If I get in trouble, I'll do a call.
What is your
So
call?
who?
Well, it's hot, isn't it?
Hot?
Shout hot at the top of my voice.
This is a very serious game of Dungeons and
Hot.
This is
Hot, hot,
exactly
hot.
how I expect Dungeons and Dragons to always go.
Hot, hot, hot. It determines the level of danger.
That's automatically what happens when you're hit by a fire spell, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So I'll go ahead.
So you're just going ahead all by yourself?
I think so. I feel like because Lucy contacted me, and so if Lucy did, or whoever is using Lucy to get to me, they'll recognize me. So then, yeah, even though I've probably given away a little bit that there are other people with me, then I should go up and sort of be that individual, unless somebody stops me. I will do that.
Great. So what I'm going to say is right now, where the rest of you are positioned, is about 80 feet back from where Lucy is. I'm just going to write that down.
I'm going to write that down too.
Why?
And then you are going to approach and I'm going to say, let me just have a look here. You, when you come into view, are about 30 feet away from Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of looks up and says, Merrick, you came.
Yes, of course I did.
Thank you.
I'll slowly keep going towards her. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Yes, I saw Lorgoth. Does that mean Arya's here? Or was it the other one?
Yes, the other one, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Are you hurt? Are you injured at all? Can you stand?
I can stand.
Hey, why don't you stand for me?
She stands.
Okay.
Yeah, she stands, and I think she'll come take a step towards you.
Okay. I'll stop where I am then.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I need the others because we need to go in. We need to.
Sure. Yeah, they'll be on their way. Well, what's in there? Just so we know, Lucy.
It's the artifacts. They've been digging them up. You saw the people in the town.
We did. Yes, we did.
Are you going to help me or not?
No, we're here. I just Lucy, what was the last thing you said to me?
Zach, real life, trying to remember what the last thing I said to you was.
I think it was like they're coming or something like that.
I said,
and then the line went by.
They're coming for me. They got me. They were. I was in the village and then they grabbed me and they brought me back here and now they've.
Who's they, Lucy?
Oh fuck it. Roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
We all rolled initiative on the break. Lucy is going first.
Yeah, of course she is.
And I'll be honest, not by much. You can see now on screen we've got a little battle map for you. Just keep track of things. This is Dungeons and Dragons after all. And, distances are kind of important when it comes to the spells. We definitely play this game properly. That's what I say. Anyways, it is Lucy's turn, and she is instantly going to cast Power Word Stun.
Oh, no!
That seems a lot.
Merrick.
Yep.
Overkill, Lucy.
It's not. It could be worse. But that's.
It could be worse. It could be Power Word Kill.
Kill. Yep.
It could.
So that is an 8th level spell that she is burning there. Let me read that for you. You are instantly stunned as you feel this wall of force push you and stun you and force you back onto the ground. A word of power is spoken that overwhelms the mind of one creature you can see within range, leaving you dumbfounded. If you have 150 points or fewer, you are stunned. I assume you have fewer than 100.
Yeah, no way am I going to get 150 points. Yeah. Look, even Charmony's fell off her seat. It's incredible.
You...
Maybe Nightbot discovered the
Hey,
cable.
Nightbot!
Maybe Nightbot was like,
They're here to ruin
something
the
to
game.
Pull the whole computer off the table.
For you.
No.
You must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and on a successful save, this stunning effect ends. It's your turn. You can't do anything.
Nope.
Would you like to make a Constitution save?
Sure. Typically, for the first time ever, I'm not a class that is proficient in Constitution saving throws. I've only got a +1 to this, so that doesn't. Come on. A 3 total.
You You sit on the ground. What does this look like as you are forced back to the ground as Lucy kind of gives up a bit on this ruse that she had?
There's definitely I've never felt she's never used her magic against us as far as I remember. And so feeling the ferocity makes me think of all the times that we've played together in battle and stuff like that. And actually this feels like it's awful. It's scary. And so I'm inside suddenly really afraid, and just there's a moment I just think of my children and I just hit the ground, like struggling but can't move.
I would like you to make me a perception check while you're down on the ground.
Yep, sure. Okay, I've got an 18 total.
Nice. She kind of leans in over you as she's about to do something else. As she leans in, you see that her eyes are somewhat opaque.
Oh.
Almost like she's dead.
Yeah.
You see the beginnings of scars just underneath her clothes. And on her chest, you don't see anything because there's armor and clothing covering it. But there is this kind of lump, almost like something is protruding from her chest underneath. And she kind of leans in and goes, "I'm so sorry, darling, but you owed me." Come out, wherever you are! As she takes her legendary action.
Legendary action? Isn't she
And
one
begins-
of us?
I don't know what's happening right now.
With
and
her 8-level
begins
spell?
to cast runes in the air
Oh my god.
and begins to affect you in some way that you know not how.
No.
Next up, Alani.
Oh no,
Come on,
Alani is so
rush in,
confused.
Alani.
Alani. Yeah, I think I'll probably do some rushing in. Can I both use my movement and then dash?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a special feature when I take the dash action.
Tell me all about this 14th
Oh.
level ability.
Oh. Well, I can shove someone or hit them with a sword.
Hit them with a sword.
Okay, can I decide? So Alani is a brave and noble leader, but like isn't necessarily good with the subtleties of different situations. How sure am I that this is like baddie goodie, or am I like, oh, friend, not friend?
You
like,
are not very good at this kind of
No.
thing.
Yeah.
I want you to roll me insight with disadvantage.
Oh no.
okay, that's very fair. Okay, I'm gonna roll my actual dice in my little dice tray. My little dice.
Come
It's not
on.
gonna be flat, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, the lowest one was a 5, and I don't think I had very much insight, so
Oh,
yeah.
no.
The highest one wasn't very high either, don't worry.
This is incredibly unclear.
It's a 4. That's a 4. Woo!
Your friend must be under some kind of coercion. Someone
That,
must be
that
controlling
does
her
make
from
sense.
here.
Okay, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, what I will do is, who can I reach with that with movement plus dash?
How much is your movement with the dash? How many
That's
feet?
a good question. 30 normal
Your movement is 30 plus you double it for the dash?
plus a 30. Yeah, 60.
60. So you are only no, you are still 20 feet away, I believe, from where Fiona is.
Yeah.
From where Fiona is, so I can't get
we
between
were
them.
80 feet away from there. Oh god, okay. Right.
Yeah, 80
Yeah,
feet away
yeah.
from
Oh, 80
Fiona.
feet from Fiona.
From
no.
from Merrick. Yeah.
Oh
So-
no. Okay. In that case, I'm still running, going. Begone, foul fiends! I'm not really sure which fiends or who I'm talking to. General fiends.
As you are rushing forward,
Oh no.
I would love for you to make me a wisdom saving throw. She takes her second
probably
legendary action.
good at that one, must assume. With my -1.
In fact, she's going to use the sorcery point to make this some sorcery points to make this an empowered spell. So that's a disadvantage. Thank you.
Damn, because I just rolled well with my -1, but let me roll again.
Roll well again.
I didn't roll. That was a 15.
That was a 15.
At
Unfortunately, the
disadvantage
DC
with a
was
-1.
19.
Okay, I didn't make that either time. Okay, I was really proud of myself, but I forgot what level we were playing at.
Yeah, unfortunately, she has cast Hold Person on you.
That
On
seems fair.
Alani.
On Alani,
Yeah.
as you are paralyzed for the duration of this spell.
Of the spell, you say.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which I believe is a concentration spell.
Yeah.
So she's
Interesting.
holding concentration on this spell.
Interesting.
No.
Yeah.
Can I be paralyzed in a really heroic pose?
Yeah,
Yeah,
holding.
great, cool,
Yeah, of
thanks.
course you
Cool,
can.
cool.
But you are
Fall
held.
over.
You see her just raise a hand, and you are forced to stop, as you can feel her kind of psychic grip around your head.
It's like that muscles like shivering.
And
but
just for flavor, as a
move.
free action, you see
Yeah.
that she points at you, and you hear in your head, "Coward."
I'm fine.
This woman.
Next
Paralyzed
up is
people can't cry.
next up is going to be Zutash.
Come on.
You're 80 feet away.
It's
Come
you
on.
now. It's
Save
you
us.
now.
Save us.
Warlock, my love. I will.
This is it.
I will travel my
This is
30
it.
feet of movement in. So I'll fly 30 feet in. So I'm 50 feet away from Fiona, which puts me how far away from Lucy?
Sorry, say that. Give me the
So,
number there.
I'm traveling 30 with my
You're traveling 30, so that means that you are
50 feet
30,
from-
50 feet from Fiona, 30 feet
Yep.
from Shamani.
And then how far
and-
from Lucy?
Do we
An
have to
additional
move
30.
ourselves on
So
the little
80 feet
Yeah,
grid?
away.
you can move yourself. Yeah, hang on. I'll give you permission. I just realized I might
Hooray!
not have given
How
you
accurate are
permission to
these
move them.
squares?
They're 5 feet each.
Okay, so.
Okay.
There you go. Everyone should be able to move their tokens now.
Oh, but then I could
Yay.
get up to Fiona, which isn't right.
This-
No. Remember that you guys are well
you guys aren't quite accurate.
Oh, I see.
Because
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't
Myself,
have
like,
I didn't
yeah,
have that
fine,
much.
fine.
Yeah.
room
Right.
on the map.
Cool.
Yeah.
For the sake of the stream running smoothly, are you able to move my token whenever I do
Yes.
that? That's right. So I'm
So
moving 30 feet towards...
Moving 30
just
feet,
into
which
the
means
middle, like, to get as close as possible.
means you're halfway to Shamani.
Yeah. So 30 feet to Sharmony, 50 feet to Fiona, 80
Yep.
feet to...
Yeah.
Lucy,
thing,
correct,
Which
yeah.
is more than enough for a lovely spell. Some people might have heard of it, called Eldritch Blast. I'm going to send 3 straight into Lucy.
Yes.
Incredible.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, that's not great. 1 is a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Great. Okay.
there's 20
She is going to use her reaction to throw up shield, which raises her AC by 5, but that still penetrates that shield.
It's 22. 1's a 14, which isn't going to hit. And then the final one is a 24.
2 of those bursts pass through.
Okay, so 2d10
Come on, Zutash.
8 plus 4 and plus... I'm just checking something. Oh, there's so many things. Yes, plus 5. I get to add 5.
It's okay, I've got to
so
tick off a spell
plus
slot
10
as well.
Is 12, 20, 22 points of damage.
22 points of
So if
damage.
she's concentrating on a spell, she will have to make a constitution save.
Yep, you're absolutely right. She has advantage on that.
Oh,
She's
someone took
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Someone took Warcaster.
I took Warcaster too. There's no
Yeah, I
reason
was
to
gonna
not take Warcaster if you're a spellcaster.
Spellcaster.
Can you remind me what stat it is? It's Constitution, right?
Constitution, yeah.
Yeah.
Half the damage, so 11.
11.
So I just have to hit an 11.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, absolutely
fair.
makes it. Still holding concentration.
Yeah, I thought she would. And then with my bonus action, I can command Lorgorth. I'm going to send him just towards her as well. He's got 60
Incredible.
feet of fly speed. So can I use... I can command him to attack. I assume I can't command him to dash. I feel like that's probably not allowed. With his attack action?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't think
no.
so. But I'll
I think
send,
it's one thing.
I'll just send him his 60 feet. So
Great.
yeah.
Okay,
He
amazing.
moves 60 feet as well.
Great. Okay, great. So he's up where Shamani is.
Yeah.
Which is 30 feet from... Sorry, I should have made a bigger map. I didn't anticipate this.
It's all good. If we say they're 10 feet each, it maybe makes more sense.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Don't worry
it
about
doesn't
it.
matter. Zach, it's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Figure
doesn't
out
matter.
for next time.
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure you have a map with more room. We're now back at the top of the round. It is Lucy's turn again. That runic thing, whatever was being done to you, has finished. You feel drained. You feel unwell.
Yeah.
There is no mechanical effect on you yet.
Okay.
Gary.
And she is going to vanish, and in front of your eyes, Shamini, Alani, she appears as she misty steps towards you.
Good.
I'm otherwise engaged. Go.
You are held.
I'm busy.
Mario style.
I've got
And
things
you
on
see,
right now. I can't.
As you are being held, she just walks around you and just... Oh, helpless are we. Never wanted to be left without a plan. And yet here you are. Ugh, bad luck. And she starts to do that same runic casting on you. And that is going to be the end of her turn. Let me just move her on the map to be next to you. It's Merrick's turn.
Yep. Can't do anything.
A little bit further away. Let's just say over. We're just gonna now say it's there. Okay.
It's there.
Hey, you know what?
have a
We get
map.
it.
there.
Narrative.
Yeah.
Psst.
This is why sometimes the mind is better. Theater of the mind's better. Anyways, Constitution saving throw from you,
And
Merrick.
yeah, end of my turn. Come on. Oh my god, that's a 6.
No.
You are still stunned.
Okay,
Yeah.
away.
I'm so sorry, but this
No,
is
no, no,
what's
it totally
happening.
makes sense. I'm just, my eyes are like looking to where Lucy has gone back. She goes out of my vision.
Can I get another Constitution saving throw from you, Merrick? By the way.
No. Oh, this one might be higher. No, that's a 9.
Yeah. You feel whatever was done to you take root.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it
And I
is
thought it
now-
was done. The thing was, and then there was the.
No,
I should have done it.
no.
He's so
Uh,
sneaky.
I know.
Sneaky.
Tee-hee-hee. I'm a little bitch. It is now Alani's turn. I'm just checking. I don't know what you can do. I don't think do you make a new.
Is there a save or anything for the
hold
hold person?
You do at the end
Yeah.
of each of its turns. The target makes another Wisdom saving throw.
Come on.
Oh,
Alani,
come on.
you got
Come
this.
on, Alani. Come on. Someone's got to do it.
Dump saving throws. I am bad at those.
Come on.
14.
14, unfortunately, is a failure.
This is the same
no.
really high. Is this the same as it was before?
It's the same as
yeah.
19, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a -1.
We're not going to survive. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
right, it's fine.
Zutash
Well,
will
that's the
save
end
us.
of your turn.
That's why we
Zutash,
brought
it's your turn.
Zutash.
Hello, it's me. Right, great. Okay. Oh, who is better to do this to? I am going to cast Dispel Magic on Alani.
Ooh. Incredible. Yeah, absolutely.
What level spell is it?
Single tier.
It is, hold person is a 4th level spell.
For each, fourth level or higher. So
Yes.
so I roll for this one. So I need
Come
to hit
on.
a 14. I have a
Come
plus
on.
5.
Come on.
That is a 16. Plus 5 is a 21.
Alani, you feel yourself, as
Don't
you,
do
as the
that to
spell
my
ends.
friends. And she has put herself right underneath Lorgorth, so I will use my bonus action to get Lorgorth to attack. And he is going to swoop down and try and... Actually, he's going to try and sting her with his tail. He's going to try
Incredible.
and plunge it into her neck.
Do it. We're again going to go shield reaction.
So 21.
21 hits.
It's not a lot of damage, but They need
Every little helps.
That's a 4 on the d4 plus a 1 is 5 plus. So 7 points of damage, and they must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, or they become poisoned. If they fail by 5 or more, they fall unconscious.
That is a success.
Okay, fine. They don't become poisoned, but they take 7 points of damage, and so that's another Constitution save.
Wait, I need to do another. Oh yeah,
Because you
yeah.
took some
of course.
Oh
damage.
wait, no,
Yes,
the
it's
whole
10.
person's gone. So actually, that's the concentration spell, isn't it? So
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
exactly.
the
Yeah, I'm
concentration
not
spell.
concentration. Yeah, yeah.
Fine.
Howard
that's a
Stern
me
just
thing.
is.
Just is.
It's just a me thing. I got to
just
deal
does.
with. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look,
It's the me
I needed
thing.
to start strong.
No, I loved it.
I was worried I wouldn't
Sorry.
be able to roll high enough to get you out of power. It's done. So.
No, don't worry. Yeah, it makes total sense to get rid of the other person. Yeah.
Great. That is the end of the.
I will move up as well. I'll move into.
You will move up.
melee as well.
With your 30, you are level with where she is.
And I will flank so that Alani would have me flanking
Just like yeah.
the other side.
Great.
If we're doing advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, this is incredible. I love it. We'll just move Emily over here.
This is called hot
What,
tactics
here,
in
right
action.
here, would you
Tactics.
say?
Sorry.
Hot tactics.
Hot tactics.
Yes, lovely. And then I feel like Lorgorth would be the other side as well.
Great. Okay. Let me add a little.
He
let
sounds
me
kind
add-
of happy
let
about
me add
that,
a little
guys.
dragon.
Sounds kind of happy about us all being together.
Yeah, it's probably bad, but I'd like to be
Well,
nearer her.
I am going to remind our wonderful GM Sack that he does have legendary actions you can
I know what I have.
Oh fuck.
Don't be using legend. Don't be reminded.
Look, I'm
He's
on the
already
floor.
done
I'm
two of
drooling.
them.
I'm drooling on the floor like 30 feet away. So
He's done 2 of them. We don't need.
Oh, they reset every.
round.
Oh yeah.
I have.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. You get to. I know, but what I'm saying is, don't remind him. He knows he has them.
I'm just helping.
Yeah.
Emily, we invited all the GMs.
Yeah.
DMs.
That's how it
to
works.
our game. Do you remember when we
It's
did
alright.
that?
It's okay. It's okay.
Lucy turns to you, Zorgoth, and Zutash, not Zorgoth.
Lorgorth and Zutash.
Oh god.
Lutash and Zorgorth
Zutash.
is a whole other couple.
Zutash, Lucy turns to you and says, "Hello, Zutash.
Miss me.
Yes, I did. Found your body yet?
What? Shut up.
Would you like to? I could show you."
She doesn't say anything. She just stares.
And on that, I think is going to take her turn. And what am I going to cast here? She is. Oh, I know what I'm going to cast. We're going to cast at 9th level. What? Actually, am I going to cast?
She's
at
been
9th level?
grinding while we've all been doing
Yeah,
nothing.
we fucked up.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I think that's the only level she
I
can
was trying
cast
to
it at. It's
grind.
another concentration spell, but she's going to do it anyways. It's called Doom of False Friends.
No, good friend.
You sever the bonds of friendship and affection between your targets. Zutash
Oh.
no.
and Alani.
Counterspell.
That's a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
I roll 10 plus the spells. Okay, I need 19. I've got.
Come
What
on.
do I get? Do I get to add? Yeah. Using your spell.
What level are you
ability.
casting
Okay,
counter spell at? No,
Uh,
I'm going to let you do this.
It's a 5th level because I can only cast things at 5th level because Warlock. Actually, yes. Unless it's when you cast a spell using the interrupt spell has no effect if it's level. Well, it's not, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not high enough.
So what do you need to roll?
I need to roll a 19, 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
It's doable. It's doable. Not with the 5. It's not.
No.
You feel that counterspell wither and die at the might of a 9th level spell as Doom of False Friends takes effect. You all need to roll me a charisma saving throw. Not all of you, just Alani and Zutash.
Fine, I'll be back here drooling in the mud. It's
Sorry, Fiona.
fine.
That's a 28 charisma save.
That succeeds.
18.
18 fails. You must use your movement.
Can I use Indomitable to reroll a thing
Yeah.
that I failed?
Yeah.
Because I do have a +2 to charisma, so like I might actually work. You never know. Might work.
Yeah.
No, that's a 14.
Oh, that's really sad. Unfortunately, you must use your movement and your action to move towards and attack Zutash.
Okay.
Shoot.
Any effect on me at all? Or...
No, let me just check. At the end of each of your turns, if you can't... Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's a bit of a blah, blah, blah. On a successful save, where is it? It can... Can a new saving throw overcome? I think it just has no effect.
I think it has no effect.
Yeah,
say
it
otherwise.
sounds like an all or nothing kind of one. But
Yep.
Yeah, pretty brutal.
I will turn to Alani and go, do not listen to her. Alani, no. Alani, no.
You hear these whispering words of dissent, of betrayal, of the true evil, the one attempting to resurrect Rakarth, or rather, something like that, is Zutash.
No.
Oh, it was Zutash all along.
It was Zutash all along.
I've been a fool. You'll never get away with this.
Alani.
It is Merrick's turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna
Roll me a
keep ruling.
Constitution save. You only have to hit a 19.
Come on.
Okay, only.
Come on.
10 total.
No.
No, I've only got a +1 to my saving throw for Constitution. I'm not that beefy.
Actually, I'm just
You're
going to
a bit
quickly
beefy.
say if
It's a
that's all
burger.
right. On her previous turn, Lucy will have back towards where Merrick is
She's flying away.
with Misty.
Oh yeah, like Misty Steps or
I,
something.
we don't get reactions on Misty Step.
I don't believe you do.
And I've used mine
Yeah.
anyway, actually. But,
Yes, you have. And she is going to use her legendary action to kind of kneel down towards Merrick and just go, "Come on, darling, you can do better than that." And gives you bardic inspiration.
Wow.
I have a
What?
D6. Come on,
What the
get up.
heck is happening?
Fight me.
Why?
You can
Why?
do better. And
Shamini,
Yeah,
can you turn
I
your
think-
camera on and off again for me? It's disappeared.
Oh, me?
Shamini.
no, Shaman.
Oh, Shamini. Okay.
That is her legendary action. Alani, it's your turn. You know you need to do.
I am very close to Zutash, aren't I?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right next to each other.
I, having shouted, "You'll never get away with this," I'm going to finally. What? She's not going to get away with this. I'm
never
going
get
to
away with
finally
I'm trying to get away with anything.
get to use all of my 14th level fighter nonsense, and I'm going to attack her with my sword.
Great. Good.
Many times.
I have not,
Um.
got a lot of armor or hit points.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You're doing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. You mean my
And-
armor class of 12?
That's 5 points of damage on the first one.
Okay, great.
And second attack, that's only a 13 to hit,
That still
but
hits.
that still hits. And that's only 1 point of damage. Oh no, sorry, that's 5 points of damage.
To say.
Shamini, I feel like you should be rolling more damage than this, but I'm also not going to complain.
We might have not got. We don't have magical weapons or anything like that. Remember?
Yes, true. Yes.
Slashing as opposed to
That doesn't make a difference.
whatever
to
the
me.
other thing is.
Fine. Unless it's necrotic.
Bonking you.
Yeah.
Like a bonk. 1 point of
Bonk.
damage.
Yeah.
And
Alani!
then the final. Oh, broken it. Final. Wait, how many attacks do I get? 3. I think I get 3.
I think fighters do get 3 at 14.
3, yeah. The final attack is a 12. So
To hit,
just,
it hits.
just hits,
right?
yeah.
And that is 10 points of damage.
Okay. Ow. 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 Alani, stop this.
Yeah, no, she's very furious and indignant.
I'm not going to hurt you, Alani.
What do you yell at Zutash, this betrayer?
Okay, so I've charged and I hit her 3 times, and I'm going to say, surrender now and bring Arya back?
Not yet.
So I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me just check here. I believe at the end of your turn, you make a new saving throw to overcome the compulsion.
Come on.
Come on.
That's
Come on,
charisma.
Alani. Come on, Alani.
That's charisma again, right? This is the charisma save, yeah?
Hang on,
Really
2
do-
seconds. At the end of each turn, one of the targets cannot see the other target.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
I don't
think-
understand.
It's just concentration. I think this just keeps
just
going
keeps
unless
going.
you can't see each other.
Noted.
Unless we can't see
Would
each other.
Alani know that? Not Alani.
Would you know
Would
that,
Zutash
yeah?
know that?
I'll let you make an Arcana
Can I
check
make
to
an
know.
Arcana check for that?
Come on.
I'll say
Come on.
DC 15.
I've just rolled a 24.
You got it. You know
This-
that to be true.
This terrible spell.
I'll be like,
It is your turn, Zutash.
Come on.
Alani, stop it! And I will throw my arms out. And apologies, everyone. This isn't great for a lot of people.
What do you mean?
Oh, actually, I
What
do you
can
mean?
do it on a point I choose. Let me just look at the map, sorry. I am going to place the edge of a 15-foot spear of darkness to hit Alani, so she's just trapped in darkness and can't see anything.
Great.
Okay, great. So 15 feet. Let's do 3 squares. Here, we're going to do 3.
Daytime.
Great.
Is Lucy
Nighttime.
still in front of me? No, she's over with.
She's just
No,
by
she's
me.
over with
Yeah,
Fiona.
okay.
Where, sorry, are you putting this?
I want to just literally have the edge of it just hit.
It just
Alani.
engulf,
So I want Alani to be like right on the last 5 feet.
How's
of it.
that work for you?
Perfect.
Oh, I can't see that.
Me and some bushes are hanging in the dark.
Yeah,
for some reason,
on the map.
Can't see it.
Can you not?
Oh,
It's a little black circle.
I'm gonna
Little black
refresh the
circle
page.
in the bushes and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
refresh
with-
the page
with-
to see if
with
that
Frog
works.
Sharmony
Yellow
in the
Shield
bushes.
Guardian 92, Zach.
accept.
Oh yes, that's perfect. Yes, thank you.
Lovely.
Ideal.
Good. Well, there we go.
There we go.
We've got a little bit of darkness there.
Lovely.
parents.
Okay. Oh god, that's my action gone. Warlocks. Okay. Now I am going to, yet again with my bonus action. How far away is? They're 30 feet, aren't they?
Yeah, so you're about
Um,
30 feet away. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually fine because Lorgorth has 60 feet of flying. so
Actually, no, you're like 15 feet away.
It's
this
fine.
point.
It doesn't matter because it's Lorgorth going over anyway, and he's got
Yeah.
60
Yeah.
feet. So he's going
Great.
to roll and try and sting her again in the neck.
Great.
Come on, Logos.
Love it.
Come on.
Natural 20.
Wow. Okay, great.
MVD. NVD.
He really is.
Or MVP for Pseudo Dragon.
So
Yeah.
double the dice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4. Sorry, double the dice or roll double dice. Which do you want?
Double the dice.
Double the dice. It's 12 plus 2. It's 14 points of piercing damage, and it's the Constitution save again. It's only an 11.
Okay, let's do it. Constitution save 11 has to roll. Well, I'm not gonna say. Unfortunately, rolls a 19 on the
So
dice.
I'll probably
so
have to roll a
success.
1, I feel. But
Yeah,
yeah.
she's probably pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. No. Wouldn't have to roll a 1, but pretty low
yeah.
on that.
Pretty low.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's really good. She's going to now take her second legendary action of, I believe I've only taken
Yeah.
one this time, to go gloat and give you bardic inspiration. She's going to take her second legendary action and is going to throw Mind Sliver at your familiar.
Leave him alone. Leave Lorgorth alone.
Actually, no, Firebolt. Firebolt. No, Dragon. Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver.
This doesn't have a saving throw, does it? No. Is it a saving
It's
throw?
it's sorry, intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay. He has
19.
advantage on saving throws. He's got plus
Come
0
on.
to intelligence, but you never know. It's not the natural 1 because of the advantage. It's a 15.
Unfortunately, that fails, and he takes 18 points of damage.
Goodbye.
Oh
Bye-bye.
no!
You watch as this kind of
MVP.
translucent,
Lorgorth.
as this translucent spike slams itself into his head, and he cries out and dies.
Zutash will turn and go, "Oh, Arya is not going to be happy about that." And
Do you want to do a Constitution saving throw or no? I don't want to force that on you.
No, I think the anger is Zutash's. Like, it's
Great.
Yeah.
yeah.
Excellent. It's now Lucy's turn. What is she going to do? I think she's going to call across to Zutash and say, "Last opportunity, darling. Would you like to find your body, or would you like to die?"
Where is it? It's gone. I don't have to listen to you. You're full of... What is this, Lucy? This isn't you.
No, I think this might be truly the most me I've ever been. So, what is it? Your call.
Leave them alone.
Die it is! And she is going to cast... Ooh, what are we going to cast on you? I've got so many cool spells. We're going to do some...
Ooh, look at this selection box of choice.
Such a bevy of choice here.
Ooh, what's a caramel?
You know,
Ooh, a
I
hazelnut
think we might
praline.
just do a classic.
What's the classic?
No, I can't do that because that's not a concentration. That's a concentration
Mm,
spell. We're just going to do a... Does she know that? No, she doesn't. She is going to... Actually, can she do that? Yes, she can, because it's ranged, despite the word touch being in it. She is going to stare you down, and you see those opaque eyes begin to glow behind as she casts Chill Touch on you.
Shoot.
And she rolls a 30.
Yes. Does, in fact, hit.
I believe. Let me just
She's
check my
rolled
notes.
30 and you haven't said a natural 20 makes me think it would almost be impossible for her to miss me.
That
Literally, you
is
stand
14 points of necrotic damage, which...
As it hits, Zutash, Arya kind of thinks for a second. The brain of Arya kind of takes over for just a second and goes, "Oh, I've been learning about this." Oh, that's not her voice. "Oh, I've been learning about this." And as it hits, she manages to sort of shake off a bit of this cold as it runs through her.
Incredible. She is then going to end her turn.
Great.
It is now Merrick's go. As she kind of leans down and goes, "Come on, you can do it."
All right. So what's the inspiration? Is it just...
It's D10, I believe. Let me just check.
That's fine. I just wanted to double check because I will
He's
absolutely
level
use it.
19. I want you to be clear. She's got
How many levels
legendary.
of Bard does she have?
Yeah, I was going to say how many
Two.
levels of Bard? 2.
No.
So it's
Then
just
it's a D6.
6. That's what I just wanted to
Okay,
check.
D6 then.
Okay, that's fine. We'll find
So
out.
she has 10 charges. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to hit a 19.
Not with that 3.
No.
I'm not. I've been rolling singles. Yeah, so I just, if anything, I just look at her defiantly and refuse. I try to spit in her face, but it just drools out.
No, Bubby, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. I love it.
You really have gotten quite pathetic. And then, boom, appears in front of Zutash. And is using her legendary action. I want a Constitution saving throw.
For me,
Yeah.
11.
That same runic symbol carved in the air, pushed into your chest as you feel it take root. In fact, on that, Shamini, I want that Constitution saving throw from you as well.
Well, I'm quite conny.
It's a 19.
Not that conny. That's a 16.
Oh, it's...
You feel it take root in you.
It's a saving throw. I'm going to use my one last saving throw.
Nice.
thing.
Come
Do
on.
it, do it, do it,
Come
do it.
on.
You got this, you
Come
got
on,
this.
Alani.
Because... No. 11.
You feel that spell, whatever she did to you, take root in you as well, and it is now cast on Zutash. But she is dead in front of you, so... It's now Alani's turn, though. And Alani
Is in dark.
has to...
Oh, yeah. Did that make a difference to...
Yeah, it was just... The effect was already on you. It was just
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
how
I'm
you
hanging out in the
reacted to it.
dark.
You're in the dark. You can't see. Now you have to use your movement to attack. So what I'm gonna say is, I just want you to do an intelligence saving throw to see if you can determine which way you need to go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I'm no longer mad at Zutash, right? So I'm no
You
longer.
are still mad at Zutash.
Oh, I am still
It's
mad
only
at
at the
Zutash.
end
need
of
to
your
save it.
turn.
At
Yeah.
the end of your turn.
I've done a bad. That was a waste of my turn. Shit.
It's fine. You did
No.
it.
I
all
rolled a
good.
15 intelligence. Oh no, sorry, that was intelligence saving throw. I rolled a 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
You rolled a 15 intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, need that actually.
I think you reasonably know which way to go, and I
get
think it
to
won't
Zutash.
take
Oh,
much.
one
It's
step
right
out.
there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, haven't moved. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And I didn't move either.
Classic.
Oh, right, so I'm still.
She heard
no,
you
okay.
shout.
So I
And you're
think
like,
you
"She's
can
just there."
reasonably
fly.
make that
I could've just
attack that
gone
you
up.
need to make.
You didn't
Okay,
go.
I am momentarily like distracted by the fact that it's dark, but take a step forward, and see Zutash right where I left her.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't move.
If
If
anything,
I'd
you've
moved,
turned your
she'd
back
got
to
an
her.
attack opportunity, so.
I'm gonna say, I know all your tricks, Zutash.
No,
I don't want to
Alani!
have to do this, but I will. I'm gonna attack you again.
Oh God.
First one is a 22
Yeah.
for 5 points of damage. Second one is a 25
Yeah.
for 5 points of damage. I'm
Great.
rolling min damage at least.
Good. Keep doing
Oh,
it.
that was a natural one to
Yeah.
hit.
Hey.
Yay!
Hey.
Like, Alani,
great.
stop it.
Roll me a d4, Shamani.
Oh, I have one of those. Look, these are my first ever D&D dice. Have them ready. That's a 3.
You hit Lucy with that one. That was a natural one.
Yes. Well done.
I'm not friends with Lucy. I'm mad at Lucy too, right? It's
Yeah.
just that, yeah.
Yeah,
but you're more
Zutash and
mad.
Lucy seem to
Yeah.
be in it
Yes.
together.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think Lucy's being possessed. I think Zutash is evil and Lucy's been possessed. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got it all figured out. Don't worry, guys.
I
Don't
know.
worry. Don't worry,
So
everyone.
clever.
Big saver here.
Roll me the damage.
Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. That is a 9.
A 9. And has Emily received her damage?
Yes.
Lovely.
That's my
Well,
sweet
let
word.
me say, you've really not made a dent in her hit points.
Nope.
Um,
A 9. 9. Question
I am
mark.
fine, though, so it's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
On that, at the end of your turn, she's going to use her second legendary action of the combat and is going to look at you, Zutash, and say, well, we'll save this for another time, shall we?
No.
And she activates a ring
No.
on her hand,
Ah, I
and dimension doors
Oh, I
away.
can't do attack of opportunity on a dimension door.
I don't think so. It's a
You
teleportation
always
spell.
count. You can always count a spell.
I can't.
You can always
I
count
have
a
used
spell.
all my spell slots.
I thought you used all your
Oh, what?
Zach's so
I used it on the
happy.
lovely darkness globe that we have in the corner. That's done fuck
That's
all.
there. That can
Man.
be, if anyone wants a kit.
Anyone
You know
wants
who
to
we
go
need?
Have a little sit in some magical darkness.
That plus a white noise machine and perfect nap spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dimension dooring away.
Dimension door isn't that far.
Is it not? I think it
it's
is
quite
quite
500 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
500
She
feet.
dimension doors away, 500 feet.
It's far enough enough.
But I think you feel the concentration drop on those spells. And I think reasonably you still see Merrick on the ground, stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll allow you, if you go and help.
Oh yeah. I'm running over to Merrick.
I think Merrick, we can say that the spell
Yeah.
passes at this moment.
Yeah.
Arya will come back quite quickly as well. The transformation from Zutash to Arya is you see her like bow her head and then run her hands, and as she runs her hands through, the ichor just disappears and the bubblegum hair just comes back and she goes, oh, Merrick, and just flies straight over.
Eventually, I'm just like, yeah, just sick of all the saliva that's just been like just in my mouth, just like, and I sort of just get up slowly but surely.
Are you okay?
No, where did she go? Where did she go?
She's gone. She flew. She dimension doored.
She magicked away. I think she's being possessed.
Arya will go like away from Alani, like the other side of Merrick.
That was bad, but clearly something powerful has our friend.
She's dead.
What do you mean?
She's done something. I want to check my skin or body because I still feel really sick and ill. Yeah, is there anything?
You all feel sick. In fact, can I get that final Constitution saving throw from Emily? 19.
Yes.
Jeez.
No, it's a 6.
And you too feel that sink into you.
Yeah, I'll check skin, like try and like feel where feel my body if there's anything that's changed or anything like that.
I would love I'd love an Arcana check from someone. Emily knows what I'm about to do.
Natural 1.
17. 17.
17. You feel yourself get weaker as mechanically you lose a level.
No, I didn't get to do it, Zach. Zach, please. I didn't get to do it.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if you get to do it.
I was literally the next turn. I was gonna do it. That was my whole plan. But I cast fucking darkness because of Alani. Don't blame you. I blame her.
You feel yourself go from level 14 to level 13.
Oh, that's not
As
good.
you get physically weaker.
I hate this
Bit awkward, isn't it?
so much. I had the coolest thing, everyone.
Did you? We'll never know.
The level 14
We'll
warlock
never
ability
know.
is incredible that I had.
Oh.
I will tell you all about it another time.
Don't worry.
Maybe it'll come back for the final fight.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If I'm not
We'll,
dead.
Maybe Patreon will get some secrets at some point.
Yeah.
In the final moments of this episode, what are you saying to each other?
We're gonna get her back. Don't you worry, because with us together, there's nothing that can stand in our way. We're battling evil. We're protecting the innocent. We are saving the day every day, even now.
I think as Alani says that, Arya just looks down at all of the like wounds on her body, most of which came from Alani.
All right. I slowly get up, like sort of, like dust myself off a little bit. We need to kill Lucy.
Oh.
That's the evil here. I'm sorry. But what she did to us, I think it's only going to get worse. And it might... I think it's what happened in the town. And it might happen everywhere if we don't stop her.
Did you say you thought she was dead?
I saw she was dead. Like, eyes white, grey skin, veins. Something, she had something here, and I point to my chest.
No. Okay. Just hear me out. Okay? But, I think I might know someone. We all might know someone who can help with that.
Someone who can fight the undead.
Oh, no.
Well...
And that is where we're going to end our episode. As we will discover who this exciting character is next week.
Zach, please, can
Coincidentally,
you refresh your camera because it has gone on my thing for some reason.
coincidentally, next week joining us for the stream is going to be the one and only Ed Spence, who we absolutely love and cannot wait to have with us.
Zach, please turn your camera on and off because currently you're frozen.
Apparently you're frozen. What?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, you're back. We see you.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes. Hello. I'm gonna go back
So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Let's do some plugs.
Hooray!
You like Dungeons and Dragons, by the way?
Yeah!
Newfangled system.
This is really cool new system.
seems to
That's
be
definitely
going
not
well.
changing anytime soon.
No.
It's been this way for a while. Dungeons and Dragons, one of many so-called tabletop role-playing games. They're becoming. It
It's a
seems to
thing,
be a whole. It's a
yeah.
new thing.
New
Fiona, do you know anything about these so-called TTRPGs?
Oh, an
you know what?
abbreviation. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
Come up with that.
tabletop.
Does
That
that
works
stand
really
for?
well.
Table.
Yes, trippy traps. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed me being stunned for several rounds, going crying inside,
I'm so
you can
sorry, Fiona.
No, it works so well. So I love high D&D because I'm like, that's my one weakness. I can't do anything about it. So if you want to find out more, I do What Am I Rolling, which is a twice monthly tabletop RPG one-shot podcast where we do lots of different systems, not necessarily D&D, and we talk with some game designers as well. But if you're like, I really enjoyed what the dragons and the dungeon things.
Yeah.
Yes, if only there was some more content around it. Well, I also do the DM's Book Club, which is a weekly book club podcast where we talk about some Dungeons and Dragons and discuss how we could include it and improve it for any kind of campaigns. We read the books, so you don't have to. So that's What Am I Rolling and the DM's Book Club, wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Lovely. And Zach.
Hello, I've been Zach, your faithful dungeon master today. You can find me on the internet at ZachFG, that's ZACKFG. I am the producer for Oxventure, so Outside Xbox and Outside Extra's actual play YouTube channel. We're about to launch a new D&D series called Weirdwood, which I can't.
Everyone's doing it.
I can't tell you more about it. That's
I've
all.
seen some
that's
tantalizing
You
clips
couldn't
on
say,
social.
couldn't say
Gorgeous.
anything about any of that. That literally is, I think all I can say is that it's called Weirdwood and it's coming
so
out in
cool.
September.
Exciting.
It's so exciting. We're very excited about it. But if you like my DM style, I can be found on Realms of Peril and Glory, which is an actual play podcast full of gorgeous original music, beautiful sound design, and some incredible players. By the end of the year, everyone on this call will have been on the show at the very least once. This it's a great podcast that I highly recommend. If you wanna do this kind of like actual play TTRPG weird thing, but you don't want to have to look at me, which I get. That's how you do it.
No, stop it.
You go to a podcast called Realms of Peril and Glory, Realms Pod, all over the internet at realmspod.com. Thank you very much.
You
for
can
having
swap
me.
Zach's face
How many
for
of
like
them?
amazing sound effects. So
Yeah, it's a valid
it's a fair deal.
swap.
It's a fair
Yeah.
deal.
Really right.
Emily and I, of course, are the RP Geeks, the very channel that you are currently watching, and the folks that help us keep this channel alive, getting all these wonderful guests on, keeping everything going, are our patrons. And we like to play a fun little game where we shout out some of our patrons and create characters for them in the world. The world, this time, of course, of Torafar. We know
Someone's
where
being
we
a
are.
dead
Torafar.
cultist. Let's go.
Look. We spent all of our time building the drama.
Torafar. Yeah, we forgot the name of where we were.
Not all the details were in place.
I was wondering, Emily Bates, if you could roll a die and
I
pick
never
a
get to
couple
do the
of
roll. This is exciting.
and randomly
Yeah.
pick a couple of patrons for us. See who we get today.
First one is Keegan Amreen.
Keegan is Keegan Amreen like? Does he have to be a dead cultist then?
Someone has to be a dead cultist, and I feel
Be a
like
dead
it
cultist.
should be Keegan.
We don't really know anything about the dead cultists though. Like it's
They're
highly
frightened of us. So
I would say that they're the
True.
there was the bartender that we met, but
Yeah,
there's-
they seem
they're like
nice.
the bar back going around collecting all the glasses.
They're just living their little dead cultist
Yeah,
life.
they're having a lovely time. You know, they're
It's almost like the people who you killed and then were miraculously resurrected somehow might be worried about losing their lives again.
that's valid. We
I
did
did
walk
kill
in,
one of
and
them.
Merrick did just immediately murder one.
Kill someone!
I
Kill!
thought there was a cultist under the table about to jump us. That's
So you
what I
killed
read in the
someone
situation.
else. I love
Yeah,
it.
off screen.
Keegan, I think your cultist is dead but having a lovely time. I think that's nice for you.
Have a drink on me next time I'm in the.
There we go.
the
At least you didn't
tavern.
get murdered by Merit again.
Correct. At least you are not the one who died. Okay,
Waste.
Give us another
let's
page.
give you another one. That is Kieran Hinkston.
Hey, Kieran!
I know, Kieran.
Can I put in a bid for one of the pie making kids? at the fair?
Oh,
Yes!
Making.
good.
I mean, I think Kieran, tell us more about what kind of pie you would like to have been making. But maybe the winning pie.
Oh,
Yes,
won the
100%.
pie contest.
Yeah. Is that too generous?
Huge
Yeah,
victory.
no, I love it.
Not that little rude kid though. No, they did not win the
That's a separate.
pie
Yeah,
making
I was
contest,
gonna
by the way,
say,
in
you
case
like,
anyone was wondering.
You
No,
just threw their pie away.
didn't
Yeah,
go well for
absolutely.
them in the pie contest.
How
Lovely.
petty is Alani just throwing away pies at small children
know.
ask about awkward questions? That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, we will be having more patrons appear in our world in the future, and we will also be planning some behind the screens Patreon content. So if you can, and you feel so inclined, we'd love you to come and support us there. But if not, you can still support us by following us on various social channels and engaging with stuff we do. You probably already know, but we are at RPGeeks D&D in
It's
various
accurate.
places.
D&D, it's
Yay.
true.
And we're playing
Hooray!
D&D again, so
Done it.
Should have
Finally
seen
working. Yeah.
back
when
round to
I pitched.
accuracy.
What if we went back to D&D? Bates was like, yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank gosh.
I just love D&D. Like, I know it's not cool. I know it's not hipster
it's
to like
very
D&D,
cool.
but
Not cool.
I just
It's
think
not
it's
cool,
good.
Bates.
Okay,
It is
everyone.
very cool right
I
now. It's so
like it.
mainstream.
I like having cool mechanics. I loved my 14th level warlock mechanic that I didn't use, and you know what? And there was a time I could have used it, but I was like, no, I'm going to wait for a dramatic moment.
You knew that it was on the
classic.
table.
I was gonna say,
I
you
did.
knew it was gonna
I
happen.
did. It was
You knew
I
losing a
literally had
level
it in
was
my
on the
head. I was
table.
like, and I was going to do it the turn I cast darkness instead, but I was like, no, I should probably.
I
help
didn't know that.
Alani.
I thought that was all jokes we were making about losing levels. Did everyone else know that this was going to happen?
I didn't actually think it was
would-
happening after
No.
Zach didn't confirm.
I
so
thought Zach was like, nah.
I did know it was on the
silly.
table though.
No.
and
When I told you to go up to 14th, that's
Yeah.
when I was like,
It's
I
happening.
committed to it.
Yeah. Well, there goes my blind sense. I don't know about any invisible or hidden creatures within 10 feet of me. They just die anyway now. So-
I had an
Oh,
ability
can
that I
I-
will not describe, but it was called Hurl Through Hell.
Oh no, was that it? Oh.
And it might be my favourite ability I've ever read.
It's possible it might appear later in the
It might.
series.
Matt,
Let's.
I
keep
had
it under
one
wraps.
of my 14th level ability, which was a feat I chose, which I did actually use. It was the inspiring leader feat. And actually, when I was giving that speech to the children at the pie making contest,
Wait, you gave it to the children and
they
not
all
us?
got a lot of extra hit points.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
at some
canon now.
point on the way up on the road,
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
use Hell Through Hell
You
on
held
like
someone through
you know,
hell for fun.
Merrick.
A rabbit.
I'm not Mary.
Yeah, I'm like, ah! Don't do
It's
that.
like, do you want to see where I'm from? Poof.
No. Right into my
Um,
children.
Can I just say as well, thank you, Zach, for picking up on the wrapping up the final line of the like hitting the, and that's where we'll leave it as exactly the right moment. That was.
I wasn't sure.
purely
I was
beautiful.
waiting for someone to come in with another button. And I was like,
I was like, I
"And
don't know.
that's
I was
where-"
like, unless I
No.
say more, I was like, I think if I say more, there's too
No,
many
I think,
questions.
yeah.
I was think, well,
Yeah, I just said, oh no, and that was it.
it's
That
the
was fine.
cut. You
Yeah.
both. There were several moments in that where I'm like, have they planned this? How is it? Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Well, hopefully there will be more beautifully done improvising, dice rolling, combat, terrible combat. Not next week. In 2 weeks' time, if you're watching us live, because next week we are, of course, returning with yet more Blood on the Clock Tower.
I believe with both Fiona and Zach.
And
Yep.
Laura from
Laura,
Round
yeah,
Story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Laura for mayor.
Maybe some betrayal.
Probably a lot of betrayal. Yeah,
Little
lots
bit-
of
little
betrayal.
sprinklings of
Lots
betrayal.
sprinkling of betrayal.
Join us then, and thank you so much. Have a lovely week. Farewell.
Bye.
Farewell, heroes.